I'm taking my glasses.
Jacqueline said I gotta get into character.
I gotta get my minds off of returns. But last we left off, you got a cool little art. Bracers. Ken got a brand new axe.
Cause he's cool.
You're looking a little into Miracle.
Yeah, Elliot White tried to kill us.
Elliot White did. He tried to kill 2 gods.
Asshole.
He's an asshole, really? He's an asshole.
I've gotten that. The gist.
So, you sleep. And you wake up.
Oh my gosh, we woke up. Good thing we didn't die in our sleep.
Ken didn't sleep.
Don't you say that. She looks at him.
He's not in bed.
What the fuck?
You hear the kitchen noises.
She gets up.
You get up.
She goes to the kitchen.
Yeah, the kitchen. He's cooking.
When did you wake up?
Well, it's 7. I woke up 6:30.
I'll trust you, I suppose.
Never trust my sleeping patterns.
I sure don't.
Even when it was a year in.
Why should I? You've done nothing trustworthy.
It's like, I'm honest that I do sleep.
Yeah, just not how long.
I slept 7 hours this time.
Yeah, you always sleep 7 hours. You only need 7 hours of sleep.
At least I'm not sleeping 4.
Yes. Thanks for that. At least you're not sleeping 4.
I sleep better when you're around, so.
I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, I'm very glad. It'd be awful if you slept worse while I was around. I'd never be around.
He just looks at you.
What? What?
I'm eating my grits.
Why?
How long did you sleep?
I slept well enough.
He looks at you.
I slept well enough.
How many hours?
A couple. A lot.
Hours.
Consecutively. Only a couple. Generally, we could go with like 5.
He looks at you.
Sporadically.
He looks at you. He's like, that's why I don't sleep full 7 hours.
What the fuck? I'm the reason why?
You wake up, I wake up.
I'll never be around you. Ever again. I'll never sleep next to you.
Guess I'll never sleep.
I guess you won't, since apparently I'm just the reason that you never sleep anyway.
He pouts.
Don't pout.
He pouts harder.
Don't do that. I'll pout harder. You gotta teach me how to use the braces.
I don't know where to start. Besides getting yourself into dangerous situations.
Well, we don't want to do that. They kind of lit up.
They did back when Elliot White was trying to get us.
Yeah, I hope we didn't see that. I don't think we need another person going after another thing that exists. That we have, coincidentally.
I think you did see it.
No, don't say that. You could just lie to me. That'd be better.
I don't think I could ever lie to you.
You could try. It might be better than telling me that Elliot White definitely saw the braces and now we have not only a cool new axe that we most definitely saw, but my braces as well.
It's hard not to notice those type of artifacts.
I mean, it'd be nice of him just to ignore them.
Is he nice?
I don't know, he tried to kill us, so I guess not. He could be, though. deep down in the bottom of his heart.
I doubt it.
What? You don't think the guy trying to kill everyone is nice?
I've made that mistake already.
With who?
An old villain.
Who?
Professor White.
Oh, yeah. That would do that. That would make anyone realize the error in their ways. Well, can't get much worse than we've already got.
I mean, I could be dead, so.
Shut up!
And you could be dead.
Okay, yes. But it can't get much more worse while we're alive than it already is there.
He knocks on wood.
Okay, never mind. I'll never say anything ever again.
He chuckles. He's like, I'm messing with you.
I just wanted to be optimistic.
No, I don't really think it could get worse than it is now, though. Unless Elliot White straight up comes to Alamigo.
Knock on wood for that.
They both chuckle.
I doubt his ass coming to fucking Alamigo.
He comes and burns down the village, but it's the worst he could do.
I don't know, use the artifact on us again?
Me or you get sealed away instead.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty fantastic, truly.
It won't be the first time I'll sealed away.
What? What do you mean? Who's sealing you away, Kane?
You know, slavers and all that good stuff.
What? You know what, okay. Unpopular opinion, but I think some things should be kept to ourselves.
That wasn't that bad.
For the sake of humanity, I think some things should be kept to ourselves.
Okay. I won't talk about it.
You could talk about it, but there's a difference between alluding to it and talking about it.
I'll avoid both then.
She pops him.
What?
You can't avoid talking about it.
Well, it's a long time ago and it's done.
That doesn't mean it's over with.
It is over with. It won't happen again.
Duh.
So
it's not what I'm talking about.
He's like,
the emotions, the feelings, the shit that you're suppressing, according to Tisha and company.
They're just over dramatic.
They're being over dramatic. Where have I heard that before? We're going to talk about it at some point.
Okay.
I don't trust that okay.
It's never a good time to bring that up, so we're just gonna wait on it.
Talk about it now.
I'm okay.
I'm not.
You don't want to know. You're not gonna feel good about it.
Well, I would like to know what your life was like before me, so yes, I would like to know. It would make me feel good, but it's important to know so I can understand you better.
Yeah, it's true.
So? I'm waiting.
Which part?
Well, where do you want to start?
When I was poor?
There's that much?
No, I didn't know where to start. The Underdark is?
Sure. Start with the Underdark.
Well, I mostly remember the betrayal.
Yeah.
We knew Sylvanus for 5 years.
A long time.
Then he basically split us apart.
Yeah.
was like thinking. And then I was taken away to some kind of mines. And every day I would just wake up and go to the mines. We would only get one meal. If we didn't do it right, we'd get whipped on the back. And then I planned my escape.
Yeah.
So I had to go through a lot of things.
She's staring at him intensely.
He's like thinking so hard. He's like, what happened? So I had to go through some things first. Got caught 3 times, but that was the plan. And then I finally escaped. And had to wander the Underdark for like a month.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the summary of it.
She nods. Thank you for telling me after your enemies from the Underdark already manifested. Nevertheless, I appreciate you telling me. Truly.
He frowns.
Don't frown. You're the one who didn't mention Sylvanas until now.
I thought that was dealt with.
Apparently, you think a lot of things are dealt with. And they're not. That's why it's important you tell people about your past. So that way, if I see some sketchy people with this symbol on their chests coming and approaching you, I would have red flags blaring in my head that they're about to stab you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like if I had, some crazy villain from my past, I would tell you.
Yeah.
Hence me telling you about Shah.
Because
she was my crazy villain from the past. Kind of. Unless I have more that I don't remember, which is a possibility. But it's different because you remember.
I try not to.
There's a difference between trying not to remember and not remembering.
Yeah.
But it's fair.
When he was telling the story, you can tell he did not like thinking of it at all.
I know. She knows, but she also needed to know. She says, well, you ripped the bandage off. Now we never have to talk about it again.
Yeah.
But it's important to know.
Yeah.
Just like if I remember something very harrowing from my past, I will hate it, but I will let you know.
Not the same.
Like me not wanting to talk about saluting Shah, or why I want my own powers separate from them. That's one of those things I'd rather not talk about. But I have to, because communication is key.
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel a little better about the braces now that they tried to help me. Just a little bit.
He chuckles.
It feels like having like a buddy.
The bracers?
Yeah. Like a little buddy.
It's
being like, you got this.
It's kind of like how I felt with my ex.
Well, your axe is your buddy. Very clearly. It said as much, basically. I'm sure if I asked right now, he would tell me. And say, yeah.
He would probably just say, I'm loyal, and that's it.
Speaking of... no, he would not. He loves you.
I don't believe that.
I strongly disagree. And I think Phoenix Rooney, after having long conversations with him, would agree.
He's like, I don't know.
Regardless, about the axe, we have to test it a little bit, for sure.
Okay.
That way you don't test it in battle. If we have to, because God forbid somebody be like, I'm gonna possess Cain. It we're all like, oh, ah! So we need to test it. So let's exit the house first.
Okay. He looks a little nervous.
She says, it'll be fine.
What if they blow up?
You will be fine.
Okay.
The axe wouldn't hurt you. Phoenix Rooney or otherwise.
Phoenix Rooney's just, look at this shit. Okay.
Just light it up.
Okay. He holds it in front of him like he's about to swing, and he focuses energy into it, and you see it. It starts to glow and light ablaze. But compared to the axe just lighting ablaze, you see Cain light ablaze a bit.
Oh shit! Are you hurting?
And Cain doesn't respond actually, as his eyes remain closed.
Damaris.
Are you gonna go get Damaris? He's not even nearby.
She'll send you sending to him.
And Damaris like, what?
Come here!
Oh, okay.
Now!
Okay.
Fast, quickly!
He runs up.
Help!
What? Oh.
Points at Cain.
He's thinking. And as he thinks, Cain does move. And he takes a deep breath. And this is not Cain's voice. And you see him like, whoa! Now this is a new development.
Phoenix?
He's like, oh, Electra Damaris.
Why are you possessing Cain?
Oh, something, calling power, saw something cool, now I'm here, and he starts like touching himself like this.
Where's my fiancé?
Probably in the X right now.
Is he talking to Bloodborne?
I don't know. I'm out here. This is
We'll
cool.
switch back.
This is cool. And he starts walking around. Switch back! What? What's wrong?
A lot's wrong. I want my fiancé back in his body.
Oh, he's safe. It's been a while since I felt like
Phoenix?
this. What?
Don't want me. Go back into the axe. Get my fiancé out.
Fine. This was gonna be fun.
What was gonna be fun?
I don't know, having a body.
Not my
I
fiancé.
can go eat. I can go.
No, you can't do anything. I won't let you.
Why not? I'm not gonna hurt his body.
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Rude.
And my mom will kill you.
He's not dead.
Yet!
He's not gonna die.
What if you can't get him out of the axe?
I can get him out of the axe. Just let me, like, I don't know, get a snack or something.
In my fiancé's body. Allow you to go get a snack.
Phoenix really looks like he's having fun. He's like looking around like, wow. He's like touching his horns, like Cain's horn.
She pops his hand.
Hey!
Do not go back into the axe. He's never lighting it up again.
Fine. I mean, I just kind of took control because I thought it was be funny, so.
Oh, you thought it'd be funny?
Yeah.
It's gonna be unfunny when I go into that axe and beat your ass.
He's like, okay, fine. I'll stay out of it. I'll be back in the axe then. And he goes away and Cain comes back. The axe is still lit, but Cain is no longer like on fire. Cain's like, that was his big. The axe is still lit, by the way. It's more of, instead of a blue color, more of like a rainbow, like white color.
Fucking asshole.
Cain's like, what happened? I was in the axe, and that's what the axe looks like? I never saw that. What?
Yeah.
What's
Fucking Phoenix Rooney.
What's happening?
Phoenix Rooney possessed your body.
Oh, that's why he wasn't there.
Yeah. He just kind of like thought it would be funny to quote him.
Did he do anything weird?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I didn't let him.
As soon as I was thinking, I was like, well, Electra probably wouldn't like this.
No, I didn't.
Damar's like, interesting.
What are you gathering, Damaris?
I mean, looks like Phoenix Rooney can take control of Kane, as long as Kane is using the axe.
Okay.
That means Kane's link is now very weird with the axe. I'm not sure what would happen if he actually does use the axe, compared to last time where it would eat away at his soul.
Would you suggest us do a small little test?
And he says doing small tests won't hurt. It didn't hurt last time when he was using the axe minorly.
Okay. Kane, do you want to try a small test?
Sure, we can do a very small test, and I think it'll be okay.
Okay. Go ahead then.
He goes up to like a training dummy and he uses the axe. And he uses it and he slices the dummy in half. And it lights a flame.
You feel anything, love?
It felt a little hotter when I used the axe, but it was very quick.
Okay. What do you think, Damaris?
He's gonna make an Arcana check on what he saw. He didn't garner shit. He's like, I don't know yet.
Can I try an Arcana check?
Yes, you can. So as you're like kind of like thinking, and you've studied with Damar, so you kind of know a few things. With what Damar's was describing, because Damar's has an idea, but he just gave you like bullet points right now. He's like, this probably this is what I see, and you're like thinking, you're like, and you're thinking, and you have a theory. You think that compared to the axe that was trying to pull his soul into the axe, now his soul is burning whenever he uses the axe.
Like away?
Like, yeah, kind of like, not like away, but like, you know, it singes, like on, like how fire can singe on edges, and it like gets like charred and like slowly chips away. You think the theory is that if he uses the axe in a great amount, he could have like soul, around his soul could get charred, basically. And you think that's an effect of Phoenix Rooney, who's a fire elemental, and the fact that the axe itself is attuned straight to Kane's soul. So compared to being just one effect, now it's a burn effect. And you think that his soul, when it burns, it gets kind of like the little sharp pieces, like, I go into the axe now. But it has to be in great amounts, but usually small minor amounts should not do anything.
She holds her head.
So compared to using it smallly and having a chance to get inside the axe or medium, he has to use it in major amounts to even have an effect. And not consecutively. But overall, it seems that this means he does have a better handle on the axe.
Okay. She'll explain that.
Mars was like, that makes sense.
She says, at least that's what I think.
He's like, well, you could be right. It's just, that means you just can't use it big. Like, kill a god big.
Don't kill gods, Kane.
Kane's like, I don't have any gods I'm intending to kill that cannot be killed by a disintegrate.
Okay, cool, good. Well, then I guess that means you could kind of use it for smaller things.
Yeah, you think he can, like medium to smaller things, he can definitely use it without much consequence, but you don't think he could use it like consecutively for long.
Yeah.
But like once or twice should honestly be fine.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you need to use it for something, you can use it, I guess.
I'll still just keep it as an axe.
She nods.
Especially considering Phoenix Rooney can come into me anytime.
Yeah, he can possess you, apparently. Scary.
I wonder if he can force his way to possess me when I'm not using it.
That's a good question. You could ask him.
I can't talk to the axe.
Phoenix, if you can forcibly possess Kane do it now.
He does. Straight up. And he's like, and Kane kind of not keels over in pain, but like adjusts, and you see he's alit again in a blue flame. And he's like, huh, interesting. Since I'm here.
No, I wanted to check, not since you're here. So you can hear us.
I can hear y'all, yes.
Okay. So you can hear us from inside the axe.
Mm-hmm. Bloodborne can't, but I can.
Okay. Well, I guess that has to do with being a genie and all that.
This is so cool. Starts touching his horns again.
Stop touching his horns.
He's got soft hair.
Stop it. Keep your hands to yourself.
Just guys being dudes. This guy does not say that. He's like, why not? His hair's soft.
I know.
Start touching his beard.
Stop it.
With the hand down. It's funny because Phoenix Jr. has more expression on his face, so Kane is more expressive.
She doesn't like it.
Yeah. He's like, oh.
She's like, is it that amazing to have a body?
Absolutely. He's like, I can see colors and everything. Everything doesn't look like it's through a fiery lens. I can breathe. I can smell.
Yeah.
I can eat. I can sleep.
It's not as great as you think it is.
And he starts wandering a little bit.
No. Please don't possess him without his consent.
I'll try not to.
What do you mean you'll try not to?
I mean, he might need me or something.
When? And why would he when I'm here?
I guess that's right. Fiancés and stuff like that.
Yeah. And stuff like that.
He's so funny because he doesn't even know the concept of marriage. He's like, I guess so. I mean, he loves you a lot, so I guess that would be rude.
It would be for you to just possess my fiance's body. Don't touch him. Don't.
He's strong.
Don't touch him. Stop it.
Marsha's just watching this unfold like, oh.
She like holds his wrist. Stop.
He lifts his wrist up.
No. She's holding his wrist. Stop it.
Oh, this is hilarious.
I'm going to eject you from the axe.
You can't do that to me. I mean, I'm feeling the axe now.
Fuck off.
And he just laughs. His little jolly laugh.
Give me back my fiance.
Fine. And Kane comes back and he's like, ouch.
She lets go.
He let go.
She's like, okay. How was that for you?
Got thrown back into the axe again. Why's my hair messed up?
Same reason I was holding your wrists.
Yeah, I don't know what Phoenix really does when I'm...
Oh, you can't tell.
No.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on him.
I don't even know what he says.
I'll keep an eye on him. I'll keep an eye on you, she says to the eggs.
And then he possesses Kane for a second and says... And then he goes away.
She's like, fuck you!
Kane's like... What's happening?
She's like, you're fucking... It's like, I fucking can't. At least we know.
I guess at least we know.
Perhaps we should put it like this. If somebody tries to charm or possess Kane in any way...
Phoenix really can just come out.
Yes.
Because he wouldn't be charmed.
Correct. So he could just possess you.
I guess I'll allow that. I'm honestly.
We need to put ground rules down so he can hear them. He can hear you, so let's put ground rules.
Okay.
Okay, that's one. That's one of the only circumstances I can think of right now.
What you doing?
That's one of the only ones I can think of right now.
You can't possess me any other time? Unless I say so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's fair. Because it's your body.
And I don't know what he's doing with my body when I'm gone.
No, which feels like a bit of a...
Intrusive.
Invasion. Yeah.
Feels very, I don't like that.
I could imagine. But I keep him in check, don't worry.
I'll keep him in check. I mean, he is in my axe.
Yeah, he could possess you easily.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of been willing to see. But if I guess I can...
You've been willing to see?
Because I wasn't expecting the last one, but...
It's okay.
If I don't want him to, I'll just block him out.
Well, I think he's fine. If he does possess you or want to possess you, then I assume he has something he wants to say. Also. He's nice enough to listen.
He is.
He really wants to eat things, though.
I guess.
And he wants to sleep as well.
Yeah, genies don't sleep or eat, so...
He got really excited. He was like, I'm breathing. I can eat. I can sleep.
I guess for a being that always burns, I guess that's a phenomenon
luxury he knows
burning.
nothing of. Yeah.
So, that makes sense.
That's all that he wants to do, though.
Okay, well, you can only do it if I say so.
Correct. Because consent's important, Phoenix Rudy. I know he heard that.
Phoenix Rudy? I don't know. And then there.
She's like, well, at least we know.
What are your bracers now?
What about them?
Did you want to test them?
How would I test them?
Mars was like, you could use them.
On what?
Me?
How the fuck would I use them on you?
I don't know. Think of
I
something.
can knock you with it. Bonk.
You could cast spells at me.
I'm not casting a spell at you.
It was the first time in a game. We love casting spells. He's like, what do you mean?
I can cast a spell at a dummy, but I'm not going to cast a spell at my brother.
What if it's a charm spell?
I don't want to charm my brother.
I mean, you're not gonna... I trust you not to keep the charm on me.
Well, you wouldn't be resistant, and so therefore it would work.
Well, I wouldn't... What if I don't want to be charmed? I can resist it, even if I know I'm being tested on.
I don't think I should be testing whatever the fuck these cuffs do on people. That I care about.
Then maybe we can find a stranger and test on them.
Oh my god! That's not better.
Things like that is not better.
She's like, oh, I could just use the scroll and try to do the things with the scroll.
You could.
See if I could do that. She pulls it out of her bag.
Pull the scroll out of your bag.
Does she know what phase of the moon it is?
I'd say it's like half and half right now. The half moon.
She looks at the half one.
Like at the half moon, and you see, it's like Qatar's water scroll, except it's cooler.
Stop.
It's cooler. And then, it seems to be some sort of whip that comes out.
Huh. Do you think it only works at night?
I don't think so. I mean, the moon exists even when it's day. You just can't.
That's a good point.
You just can't see it.
She's like, okay, I gotta try.
Roll a Arcana check.
$21.
21. You're not sure how to copy the forms because it's like martial knowledge.
Yeah.
But you do summon a small, tiny whip, but it's smaller than what's in the picture. But
She says, "Aw, it's so cute."
Gain's like, well, there's a small bit of it right there.
She's shaking it. She's like, it's adorable.
He goes up to touch it, and you notice Kane that gets like shocked almost. He goes, "Ow!"
Did it shock you?
And you see like a little mark on his little finger.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to do damage, so that's good.
She touches it.
You touch it, but you're immune to it.
Oh.
Because it's your own whip.
Fuck.
Kane reaches out again.
No! Damaris, you touch it.
Damaris touched it, he goes, "Ow."
What did it do?
And he's left another, like, mark on his finger, too.
Oh my god.
It's like a burn, almost.
I'm gonna get Mikkel to touch it. She runs off.
You run off.
Mikkel!
What?
I have something to show you.
Okay, comes out the house. What the fuck is that?
Touch it.
Why should I touch it? He grabs it and he's like, "Oh my god!" And you see it burn his whole hand.
Dang!
He's like, "Ouch, man."
It's pretty efficient.
Ouch.
This is small. Are you okay?
He just heals himself. Now I am.
I wanted to test it.
Okay.
I felt like you were a good one. You shouldn't have grabbed it. I told you to touch it, not grab it.
Whatever. I didn't know I was gonna do that.
Context is important.
I guess so. Whatever, I'm a healer, so that doesn't really affect me.
She runs back to Damaris and Kane.
You do. Kane's like, "I can teach you how to do those forms."
You can?
He looks at them.
Yeah. Teach me.
Okay, roll athletics check.
I'm so bad at it.
With advantage. Nice. So Kane's helping. He's like, "Okay, Electra, this is just like dancing.
Okay.
Just imagine you're dancing with me,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna follow you, or you're gonna follow me as I do the poses as well.
Okay.
A lot of these poses are actually very familiar to me.
Okay.
So, and he starts to lead you through the motions as he's right next to you. And he's like, now just channel that same arcane energy as we do this as well.
Okay.
And by the time you reach the end, you actually summon a bigger whip this time, as it lashes out. And it scrapes by Kane's arm. He's like, it's okay. I'm a tiefling, so it's kind of half resistant to burns.
Still. A little scary.
Yeah, it's longer this time.
She looks at it.
Okay.
She's like, well, it looks cool.
Yeah, it's basically like glowing, so.
Perfect fucking hit Elliot White with.
If you don't swing on any, accidentally hit us in the process.
Yeah, that's probably a good point. Yeah, maybe just cool in theory.
You'll have to train with the whip to understand how to use it.
Yeah. Does anyone know how to use the whip?
Everyone's like, huh, and then Kane like slowly raises his hand.
How do you know how to use a whip?
I know a lot of different weapons.
Okay. Well,
I am a fighter.
Teach me. I guess you're gonna teach me. So I can use this bracer that suddenly makes me a whip.
This is one phase of them, and he points at the other phase, which all seem to do different things.
That's crazy. Okay. Guess we start here.
Kane's like, I know a lot of weapons because I'm a fighter, so.
I don't.
I know you don't. That's why you have spells, Electra.
Correct.
But that is also why I don't have spells.
Correct. But if I have a whip, then therefore I can be a fighter.
Chuckles is like, you don't need to be a fighter. Like,
I can be a fighter though.
he looks at you.
I could be. I have a magical whip.
Let's start with trying to control the whip.
If everyone just backs out of the way, I'm sure I can hit the bad people.
Oh, you can. Let's just control the whip, though.
I guess.
Because...
I guess that's important if I don't want to burn people.
Yes. Just roll athletics check. As he's trying to teach you, but no advantage this time.
Oh shit.
What'd you get?
7.
So, you're swinging it around and you're doing pretty well, but then you get really excited and you swing a little too hard and you feel like, like the weight of a whip, how it like kind of goes out of control at the end. It goes out of control out of the end, it wraps around Kane's hand and it sizzles.
She drops it.
Yeah, as soon as he pulls it off quickly.
She drops it.
Yeah, you can see like the ring of where like burned his hand.
I think I'm done.
It's okay.
I think I quit.
It's all a part.
I think I'm done.
It's all a part of learning.
I think
weapon.
we've done enough here.
So
your roller skates.
And look, they glow up.
Oh my god, my mom will love those.
That's so cute.
Show my mommy.
I think she doesn't see. I also don't know if I can make it on the wood. I'm a little scared.
Just hold on to everything, girly. Whoa. Maybe it was a good idea to wear them on the wood. It's like the time I went to use the bathroom and I had roller skates on.
Guess what? I know.
Those are really cool though.
Those are cool.
They were cheap as shit too.
How much?
$30.
That's not bad.
$35.
That's not bad for roller skates.
Did mom see them?
Look, they're pretty. They're light up. Yeah, but I don't know if I can stand them. I don't trust myself.
It takes a while to get that balance.
Mom can teach you.
They're pretty. Dude, I slip on socks on this wooden floor.
Imagine being on roller skates.
I'm trying not to bust my ass.
So. What happened last?
She's like, I want to put away the whip.
Yeah, she fucking drops that shit like it's hot.
It's attached to the bracers, so you just desummon it basically.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's okay.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm done. I think we're done. I think we've done enough.
It's just a part of learning weapons.
A part of learning weapons is wounding your fiance. Yeah, I don't think that's what most people would say.
I mean, Merlin's done worse.
Merlin's not your fiance.
No, he's not my fiance.
Okay. And so therefore, Merlin.
You could train with Merlin, so you wouldn't feel as bad.
You're right. I should train with Merlin.
Or Katona.
I would not feel bad. I'd feel bad if it was Katona.
Why would you feel bad if it was Katona?
Because she's Katona.
She also
She's
is...
dealing with enough with Tisha.
She is.
I feel like Merlin, however, deserves it. So
Why does Merlin deserve it?
why doesn't Merlin deserve it?
It's an example.
The fucking nudist. That's why.
She's having the greatest time of her life.
Don't die.
She's on the carpet, so she's safe. She's just the lights.
Little doors unlocked.
I was wondering why you were so tall when you walked in here.
Yeah, I was like,
oh
why is she
she's
tall?
She's
And then,
right.
and then I saw the lighting up of the things, and I was like, that's roller skates.
And like, look at how cute I'm gonna be once I learn how to roller skate. I look cute in these.
Quite.
Me bruising my butt because I try to go to the bathroom with roller skates on. That's how it was, dude. That's how it was. It's like, I mean, him being a nudist isn't that bad.
Him getting you into a bunch of problems is.
I mean, that is true. You could try with Aaron.
No.
Only Merlin.
Yes.
He chuckles.
If I hit Merlin, I would not feel bad. But also, they don't. None of them have bad resistance, so maybe also not a good
Yeah,
idea.
Damaris goes up and heals Kane.
We can come back to it another day.
Maybe we can try the other ones that don't look as
Hard?
well, that are not whips.
Oh, they're all hard. Okay.
I mean, and Damaris, he basically got moonburn.
Stop it. Don't say that.
What? I mean, it
I
was
feel bad.
no. I mean, honestly, if the one person can resist the moonburn is Kane.
I so feel bad.
He's like, you didn't stab me in the back with a poison dagger.
I didn't have to. This was Wes.
This is not worse.
It's so much Wes.
Electra, it's okay. He hugs you. He hugs you as he's like, it's okay, Electra.
Fine.
Okay, we don't have to continue training with the whip.
Why did they do something else?
Well, it's not the other phase of the moon, is it?
Well, I can't do those because it's not other phases, right?
Yeah.
I can't do anything then.
Maybe the Thrashers do more than just these poses.
Well, they won't tell me what they do.
My axe didn't tell me what it did. My axe didn't tell me anything until I felt like my soul was getting pulled into the axe.
Well, what do you think I should try?
And Bar's like, just try spells. I mean, that's your main
At
thing.
what?
Anything you want.
Okay, She looks at a dummy and she's
Yeah.
cast Disintegrate.
You cast Disintegrate. Do you specifically do something compared to just casting Disintegrate?
She tries to focus on the cuffs?
Arcana check.
Okay. $23?
As you cast Disintegrate, instead of a red beam, it seems to be almost like a white, kind of like a beam, kind of like the color of Kane's axe what's on fire now, as, with the dummy disintegrating. Of course, because the dummy is going to disintegrate at any disintegrate.
He looks different.
Narcissic must do something different, but that's a dummy, so of course, you know.
Well, I can't really use it on somebody. No, I'm not
Mars is
using
like-
Disintegrate on you.
Mars is like, I'm ready.
I'm not using Disintegrate on you. I don't have any damage spells that I can use on somebody.
What about your support spells?
Like heal?
Heal, charm?
Fine, I'll charm person you.
Okay. I'll resist it.
Okay.
He's gonna roll a charisma save, but you do not get to trade the difficulty dice.
I don't get to
You have to roll an arcana check.
You're on that one.
That one. You see it glow up, and Dwarf's also got that one on his roll. So it just it feels like instead of charm person is weird because you don't really feel anything when you do it, but then you feel like you bonked heads with somebody, and you. Dwarf's like, ow.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
Try it on Kane, he's resistant to charms. Okay, never mind. Maybe don't do that. You can try on Mikkel.
Okay. She runs. She's like, Mikkel,
It better not be anything crazy.
I have to charm you.
For what?
I want to see how my braces work.
Okay, fine. I'll be charmed.
But resist it.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna resist it.
12.
12. As you charm him, instead of charming somebody, because you have the regular charm person spell, this one seems warped, and you can actually hear Mikkel's thoughts.
What's he thinking?
He's like, I wonder if Zola has extra French toast. He just made some, but I think I want some more. It's not like the I'm talking to message. It's like you're hearing the back of their mind thoughts almost.
He's like, Oh, this is dangerous.
Yeah, and then you hear Mikhail say, Mikhail's like, what's... Mikhail's like, I feel like you're in my head.
You feel me in your head?
I mean, because he's talking out loud, and you can, of course, hear him out loud. When someone's talking, you can't hear the intrusive thoughts. So he's like, yeah, I can, like, feel you. This doesn't feel like a charmed person.
Okay. She pulls away.
You pull away.
She says, this is dangerous. That was dangerous. That was scary.
Try on someone else.
Who?
I don't know, we have a lot of people here, so you can try anyone.
She looks at Damaris.
Yes.
I think I got the hang of it now.
Okay. Do you want me to resist, or...?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
He resisted. You can feel another bonk.
Ow! Whoa.
Ow.
Just let me in your head.
Okay, I won't resist this time.
No. It's not fun.
Do you want to resist again?
No.
Okay, well I guess you won't get in my head.
Resist again.
Stop! His charisma's so high!
17.
17. You're like, it's like you almost feel another bonk, almost, but it seems like he lets you in.
No! She pulls out.
He got on your die roll.
She looks...
What? If I have high charisma, Electra.
I do too!
We're basically at odds right now. Do it again.
One last shot.
Okay. This time add your charisma modifier to your arcana. Because arcana's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Do your charisma modifier instead.
Well, she got a nat 20.
Okay, yeah, you get into his head. And you,
I did it!
and you, what are you listening for? Because you can actually pick out specific intrusive thoughts as well. Because right now all you hear is like jumble. Like this is what happened to Mikhail's, you hear jumble. It's like you're almost like searching through files, it feels like.
Oh shit. What will Electra want to know? How's he feeling?
He's like, you feel like this is a feeling. Because they don't hear like a sentence or a word, so you ask more like a general, like, feeling. Busy. His mind's very busy, I think.
She checks one more thing.
Yeah.
How does he feel about Electra?
Until he looks at you like a little sister.
You love her?
Yeah, he's like, I gotta protect my little sister.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. She pulls out.
Pull out his head. He's like,
She's smiling at him. I love you.
Thanks, I love you too. You can enter anyone else's mind as well.
She thinks. She's Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Who else's mind should I go into?
Go into mine.
How would I do that?
I mean, you're already been pretty open, so you know most of what I think.
I mean, I guess we could just see if it works, because you're, like, impervious to charms or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you were, at least. I don't know if that changed.
That could be a good test.
Okay, I'll try.
I trust you, and you trust me, so.
Mm-hmm.
Roll air con check with your charisma modifier, because this is a charm spell. Sorry. That's awful charisma.
I don't know what my charisma modifier is, but she got a 17.
Oh, you beat him already. He got 4 on the die, and he has a +1 to charisma.
Oh shit.
So he's lost instantly. But he's got to roll advantage because of the axe. It's still, Bloodborne's still like, A. Yeah, he didn't make it either. He got a 7. So, with a 5 and a 7. You feel like you don't bonk heads, but it's like you, are pushing through a wall. And your bracers glow a little brighter as you push through this wall, and eventually you do enter what seems to be Kane's mind.
What seems to be Kane's mind, I'm concerned.
Well, it is Kane's mind, but you feel like there's other presences in his mind, and you think that's Phoenix Rooney and Bloodborne, but they're very dormant.
Okay.
And again, you hear the same, feel like you're going through files.
She looks at how he's feeling.
He seems pretty content. Like he's not really thinking much, really. Besides, he's like, I'm near Electra. I'm fine.
That's all. She pulls out.
You pull out, before you pull out, you do definitely. You actually hear Phoenix Rooney say, hey!
She pauses. She says, where the fuck are you?
And you hear Kane's intrusive stuff kind of stop. Because he's like, because you can hear that too. He's like, oh, in his head with Bloodborne. Yay!
Why are you both in his head?
I mean, Bloodborne doesn't listen, but I like to listen.
Why?
I'm nosy.
Stop?
He loves you a lot. Like a lot. It's endearing.
Don't listen to my fiance's thoughts.
Yeah, so. Well, I don't really listen to his thoughts, but I hear them full, not the intrusives you're looking for.
I'm not looking for anything other than how he's feeling. I just wanted to see if it worked.
Well, it did. Congratulations.
Yeah, and now I'm concerned that you're in his head.
Well, we're not really in his head.
Oh, you just talked to me in his fucking head.
Well, because, yeah, you charmed him, so I can reach out and grab onto that charm.
What's the extent of that?
What do you mean?
You can reach out to the charm, so you could push me out.
Yes, I can.
Is that it?
I think so. I feel like I can push you out. It might hurt you in the process, though.
Let's not test it.
Yeah, let's not test it. I know he'd be upset.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because I can push you out with a lot of my power, and Bloodborne can too, but Bloodborne knows you, so he's decided not to.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Maybe they could scramble your brain. My chuckles.
So what do you think would happen if you did?
If I push
to
them
the
out.
other person?
Do what? Push them out?
Yeah, when you push them out, what would happen to them?
Basically, I'm sending a flame into their mind. So that would not feel good, I'm sure. Psychic damage. Or it could do a lot worse if I think about it. Bloodborne could too.
Well, tell Bloodborne thank you for not killing me. Okay, well that's good. Just wanted to check, I suppose. You stay out of his mind.
I will. He's a loud thinker, though.
What do you mean by that?
Just thinks very loud.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I mean, it's like if someone's talking really loud. That's his thoughts.
Wait, maybe he's just thinking hard.
He always thinks hard.
Okay, you feel very judgy.
Maybe I'm a little judgy.
Don't be judgy to my fiance. I'll regret the whole axe thing.
I'm not hurting him.
Yet.
Just another loyal friend by his side.
Don't make me insight check you.
For what?
Loyalty? I don't know.
I mean, what am I going to do?
I don't know.
I'm technically a servant to him because of the whole situation
A
right
servant that you could possess.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really feel very servant-like. Feels like you're on an equal playing field.
No, he's still the winner here.
How so?
He can resist me pretty easily. He just didn't choose not to. inherently, because he had no idea what's going on. But now he does, so a little more alert.
That's. I'm gonna go. Okay. Just boundaries. Okay. Consent. That's a boundary.
I guess so. That is a very big boundary.
What do you mean you guess?
That's what I hear in stories and people say all the time.
Please.
And this Bloodborne's about to... No, once Phoenix Rain's about to say something else, you feel Phoenix Rain get cut off fast.
Thank you. Thank you, Bloodborne, because I'm sure it was you.
You just hear quietness. I'm quiet.
God. She leaves.
Leave.
He's a fucking idiot.
Game's like I heard all of that.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you in my head.
You could hear me?
Yeah.
Well, that's so cool. I can learn a lot of information with this. Not about you, but in general.
I don't think you know enough about...
I don't know. Fucking Phoenix Rain.
Anyone else? Demar's just like, anyone else you want to try it on?
I don't know, any suggestions?
Ivana.
I don't know what I want to learn from Anna.
Your parents?
Okay, that feels like an invasion of privacy. I'm not hopping in y'all's brains to find some intrusive thoughts y'all haven't thought about in forever. That's why I'm only checking on how you're feeling.
Yeah, that's true.
Not an asshole. And consent's important. That was my catchphrase for a while there. It still is.
Well, I mean, there's not anyone else I could think you could test it on. Besides, the bad guys themselves.
I know. She bolts.
Kate follows.
She goes to her old house.
You go
To her parents' house.
to your parents' house.
She goes there.
You go there.
She goes for her mom.
Your mom's straight home with her dad. She's like, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this.
Mother.
What's going on?
Let me get in your brain.
You have a mischievous smile.
Let me hop in your brain.
She looks at your dad, and your dad just shrugs, and she's like, okay. Okay, I'm waiting.
Okay.
Do you want her to resist?
Will you let me?
I guess so.
It's a cool new power for the braces.
Oh, well, I guess go ahead. I mean, as long as my brain doesn't explode, I'm fine.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, well then I'm good.
She does it.
You do it, she doesn't resist, so she lets it happen. Go to your mom's fine.
How is she feeling?
There's a lot of love for her husband there, but also there's a lot of love for you.
Mm-hmm. How is she feeling?
You can sense a bit of nervousness. And a little bit of stress, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm. How does she feel about Saloon and Char?
You dig a little deeper for that one. Still pretty mad at both of them. Still pretty mad. But you can tell she's putting it aside. Because it feels like it's behind a wall.
Noted. She pulls out.
You get out. Poking around there, I feel.
Yes. I wanted to know something.
You wanted to know something. What did you find out?
Like, you're stressed out
Always.
and you're worried.
Of course.
That's what I found out.
You poked a little longer in there. You probably found something else out, didn't you?
No.
Liar.
Mm-hmm. Liars never tell the secrets.
I know. No, they don't.
But if you feel something about something or someone, please tell me.
I will. You are my priority.
And how you think and what you feel is important to me.
Yes.
So, if you don't like someone or feel angry at them, I want you to let me know.
I mean, you probably already know who I'm angry at.
Yes,
Of course I'm angry at them.
I know you are. That's why I wanted to check.
No, I don't have to make it not obvious.
But you don't have to put it aside.
It's just like, what's the point of being mad at them and showing them that I'm angry? I've already shown them I was angry. Plenty enough.
What's the point of bottling it up?
I'm not bottling it up.
There was a wall.
There's a difference between a bottle and a wall. Like,
There's not, though. Blocking it off and bottling it up are the same.
yes, but I'm just waiting for them still, seeing their moves is all.
So you're just holding on to it.
Until they fix their shit, because you're the one that's the one affected by them. Until I see actual progress on their side to help you, besides once.
Okay. I take that. I just wanted to check.
Yes, I promise it's not me balling up, I'm just watching them. I mean, of course I'm gonna be mad at them for doing what they did to you. Of course.
Well, I appreciate it.
Dude, you smile. Your dad's just chilling there.
I just wanted to check it.
So you should know your dad's brain.
What should I look at?
I don't know. He doesn't talk much, does he? Like Kane.
Yeah, my case.
Your dad looks around like, He's like, no, I think He's like looking at both of you.
You don't want me to be in your brain?
I mean, I don't mind, sweetheart.
You apparently do.
No, I mean, that's a lot.
What's a lot?
I don't know. Her parents. So her parents, he looks to your mother like, her parents, and she's like, come on, it's kind of cool.
I'm not really looking at anything weird.
Well, I know you're not.
Or outside of the realm of okay.
I know you're not. Go ahead. Her mom looks equally excited. You go in his head. It's actually, compared to, like, it kind of feels like Cam where it's very, like, quiet. Like, your mom's very, like, I'm kind of scattered brain, but your dad's kind of like, I'm very, like, focused type of mind.
She looks at how he's feeling.
He, seems like Kane pretty content, but he seems just like your mom, just a little stressed and worried.
Okay. She looks at how he feels about Kane.
He thinks he's an upstanding guy.
Aww. And how he feels about Celine and Shar.
Compared to your mother, where your mother's like furiously angry at them, your dad seems more on a like very like calm about them.
Okay.
Like he's very, but you can tell he's very analytical about them.
That's good. She notes that. She pulls out.
You get out of his head. What do you think? You should have asked your mom, what do you think about Kane? And she's like, I think he's that cute.
She knew what her mom thought about Kane. She didn't even have to check there.
She's vocal
She'd
about
get embarrassed.
She's so vocal about it. Dude.
She is. She'd get embarrassed if she looked.
But her dad's like, oh, an upstanding guy.
Smile.
You have fun in there?
You guys are adorable.
Your dad's like, I know we are. Your dad's like, how so?
You're just adorable.
Your mom's like, to your dad. He's just kind of like,
Your brains are very different though.
and he's like, we know that for sure. And he looks to your mom and she's like, opposites attract, I suppose.
I suppose. She chuckles and says, well, thank you for, I guess, entertaining my wins.
She's like, well, it seems fun. Imagine what else you can do.
Huh?
Imagine what else you could do.
Yeah. I could definitely also take them all.
She's like, I mean, they look pretty on you, so they stayed there forever. It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
At least you don't have a giant axe always attached to your back.
Yeah. I don't know what the curse is.
Guess you'll find that out slowly, like Cain did.
Well, Gong said it wasn't going to be as bad because I'm a demigod technically.
Well, I guess because the weapons were made for gods. And Cain is here holding a weapon made for gods.
Yeah, he's a little crazy.
Cain's like, I didn't know it was made for gods.
Clearly.
I just thought it was some cool great axe with simple magic power. And usually, sometimes you find.
As you would think, love. Okay, come.
You and him walk out.
I was like, okay. Maybe we could try a different kind of spell.
Okay, what do you want to try?
What do you think?
I mean, what do you have?
I have...
I don't remember most of your spells because there's a lot.
Ooh! Light! We can see how it goes now.
Okay. You don't have to roll Arcana check for light, but... This shit's blinding as fuck. You and Kate are both blinded.
Holy shit.
And, like, you know how you stare at the sun and you got those black spots and you just can't see? It's like a flashbang.
She says, oh, I'm definitely using this against fucking Mikkel.
Kane's like rubbing his eyes.
Are you okay?
I mean, just a little disoriented.
Sorry.
It's okay. I mean, you look like you're just a little disoriented too.
No, I'm fine.
He rubs your eyes.
She's like, okay. Ooh. She turned to the dummy and does thunderclap.
You do thunderclap, and because that's a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
With the cantrips, it just fucking throws the dummy off the fucking stick, and it slams against the wall.
Holy shit. Okay. She does. She says, I'm curious, and she goes and she says, Damaris!
Huh?
Cast something, I'm gonna counterspell it.
Okay, I'll cast Guiding Bolt at you.
Okay, I'll counterspell it.
At first level.
Okay.
He rolls to hit, you're gonna have to roll an Arcana check.
11.
11. You actually, compared to Counterspell, which kind of dispels it, you actually hold it there for a second. You actually hold it there for a second, but then it breaks through and it hits you.
Ow! Try it again.
Okay. You only take like 6 damage. You're not taking anything at all. He hits you. Roll Arcana check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. This time, instead of holding it there, you deflect it back at Damaris, and he gets hit with his guiding bolt.
What you came?
Kim looks at you.
That's so cool! I'm like, positive net. That's crazy. She's like, okay. I wonder. I have an idea.
Okay. What is it? It's my star.
She casts True Sight on herself with the cup. She literally does that. She goes.
When you cast True Sight on yourself, you know, since it's against yourself, you don't have to roll anything. But instead of getting like, I see like the true form of somebody, which again, you're like, I see the wings, you also get information about them. Kind of like a legend lore a bit.
That's so cool.
However, the more you're using these braces, the more tired you're starting to get.
So she gets like information about people?
Yes. It's like, you know, like a biography a little bit, but like just bullet point
She
biography.
gets one from Kane.
What do you want to know? 'Cause it's like a legend lore. You get bullet points. And some are some can be like broad and some can be lied and some can be truth.
I don't know what you want to know.
You swore that you would love me until death, and now you can't even spare me in. You lied. About what?
What would you want to know? I don't know, actually.
Can be basically anything. And of course, you know, it's like legend lore can be like cryptic or not. Or specific.
Okay.
You can even see details of like someone's portion of their life as well.
You don't know me as well as you think, Mommy, and it's partial. And Christina said,
Happiest time of his life.
crash here.
A vision kind of like appears for you as
Why would she need to go through
you see him basically saying that he loves you
Aww.
for the first time.
Great, actually.
That's so cute.
But then it also shows you saying I love you for the first time as well.
That's adorable.
Christina and I are more than just friends.
Oh my god.
He's like, are you okay?
She's just so cute.
Um,
Oh my gosh, I love this.
you do start to feel tired.
I do feel tired though.
That's not good.
What do you mean?
That means it's doing something.
Straight to me.
If you're feeling tired, that means it's taking something from you.
Oh, that's probably a good point. Damaris,
I was like, yeah,
I think it's taking something from me.
I guess makes sense. It's using a lot of power.
What's it taking?
I don't know.
So what happens next?
Could be, it doesn't look like your soul.
You're the one who's supposed to be intelligent here.
Yeah, but I'm not like that all-seeing. I mean, if you're feeling tired, the most generic thing is it's either absorbing a little bit of your arcana or your soul. So, that's all I can think of.
Well, how do we know what it is?
I mean, do you feel any tugging?
Does she?
No.
No.
Well, it's not your soul.
How much dangerous my family?
What is it?
Sure.
What we talked about?
Okay, we have two options here. Either we stop here,
My condition was that it would end.
or
We should stop here.
we test limits.
We should stop here.
But if we test limits, then we know how far.
So consider this
Well, it can't look uncomfortable.
and my issue.
Okay, we don't have to.
But,
You're not the only reason I'm upset.
I just won't know if that's okay.
would you feel comfortable knowing?
Probably so I know how much I can use, but I
Okay.
also don't know what it's trying to take.
That's why I'm a little concerned.
But it's not my soul, so like, I don't know what it is. I mean, we could ask. Well, I don't think anyone knows, so no, we can't ask anyone.
Even Gon didn't know what my axe did until he finally saw the effects.
Yeah, so other than testing it?
Or it's like you'll have to use some big spells to get to your limits.
Okay. She says, well, it'll be a family affair. Let's have everyone gather around.
Okay. Cam looks a little nervous, but he's like, okay,
He's like, it should be fine.
hopefully.
Maybe it's just tired.
Hopefully.
I mean, what else could it be?
I don't know. It's Kane's like, I'm not really good at magic.
Because what happens if we're fighting like Elliot White or something, and I have to use a bunch of fucking spells? and these braces, and I don't know what happens.
Okay.
And then I get fucked in the middle of battle.
That is true.
I have to know what it's taking.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. We should do it, I guess.
You don't think we should? We don't have to.
Looks a little nervous. Demars looks all for it. Demars is like, we should.
Okay, third person. She asks Mikkel.
Cause like, what's going on?
So, okay. Using these makes me feel a little tired, which means it's taking something, but we don't know what it's taking. But it's not tugging at me, so it's not my soul.
Okay.
So we have two options. Either push it to the limit to see what it's taking, because only in trial and error will we know. And also to know my limits.
Yeah.
Or just stop.
And he's like, how about instead of, like, he looks at Demars, is like, instead of going to the extreme, instead of doing nothing, how about we just slowly build up until you feel like this is your limit that you're comfortable with?
Okay. That sounds good.
He's like, so, perfect medium.
But we have to find out what it's taking.
Yes, we do. And I think we'll only know that by doing that. Like you said, pushing to limits, but not so far where it's super bad.
Okay.
And just like when you feel like you want to stop, stop.
Okay.
And you basically can cast every spell you want. Tell me what level the spell is. Cast it. Since nothing will kind of be resisting, there's no Arcana checks. But
Do you have slots still?
Yeah, I'll say you have all slots right now.
Okay.
Since it's so easy to just take a short rest or something, or a long rest if you want to, and just do it the next day, you have all your slots.
So, at absolutely nothing. At the sky.
Yes.
She wants to cast Fireball at
Just gonna-
8th level.
Okay,
So not in the cave, obviously. Outside
yeah,
the
yeah.
cave.
Roll a D100 for me, because you'll be able to cast Fireball.
I gotta find you.
That was too fucking nice.
85.
85, nice. Alright, you do that. Feel a bit tired. The ball is a different color, but it seems a little bigger as it shoots up in the sky and it fizzles out.
This is okay. I still feel tired.
Yeah, you feel a little more tired.
I feel a little more tired. Okay. Should just teleport.
Teleport, where do you teleport to?
She tells him first. I'm gonna teleport across the other side of Amigo.
Okay.
So she does that.
You teleport. Nothing seems to be inherently magical about the spell, so you don't think the bracer's activated.
Huh.
Because you just kind of teleport yourself somewhere.
Okay.
So nothing seems to affect.
She casts Shatter at the sky.
You cast Shatter. What level?
7.
Roll a D100.
25.
This makes you really tired.
Whew.
As you notice, Shatter like almost crack the, like almost like plane around you, and the plane fixes itself.
Okay. That was weird. She looks at her friends.
They're like, Mars is like,
What was that?
well, I mean, that was a modified Shatter, just like all of your spells. When you use the bracers, your spells get modified.
Yeah, but why did that one make me more tired?
Probably because it's still a strong spell, and you're probably getting closer to your limit.
Okay. Noted. She casts true sight on Damaris.
What level is that?
6th.
6, roll a percentile dice. Okay, do 100.
23.
23. What would you like to know about Damaris first before I tell you?
She's giving him true sight.
Oh, you're giving him true sight.
Yeah.
And then he uses it on you. And he's like, oh, that's funny.
What? What?
You think you're the big sister, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He chuckles. You do feel a lot more tired now.
So I do feel tired. A lot more tired.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gathering what it is?
And they're all like, and Damaris is like, not your soul. That's for sure.
Well, that's good.
It must be Arcana related.
Okay.
So that means your soul's definitely safe from everything.
Well, that's, good. I don't know what that means for my Arcana.
Arcana regenerates over time, so this is not permanent, for sure.
Okay. Well, that's good.
It's like, instead of like getting pulled, it's like going somewhere else, almost.
It's going somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know where though.
Can you use true sight on the braces?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay, do it.
He's his true sight on the bracers, and he's like, interesting.
What did it say?
They're not soul bound, so like compared to Kane's axe, they're not soul bound. Like planar bound, almost. Kind of? I don't know how to describe it. It's something I've never seen before. So
Planar bound?
I don't know how to describe it. I've never seen this effect before. I don't know what's going to happen if you push back past your limit.
Okay.
Doesn't look like death.
Can we elaborate on planar bound a little bit?
Your Arcana is moving somewhere else.
How do I get it back?
Wait.
Okay. And if I'm past the limit? She looks at Mikkel and Kate.
I was like, Mikkel and Kane looks worried as fuck, and then Mikkel's like, I don't know.
Okay. Is there someone we can ask about what planar bound is?
No, I just made that turn up.
Cool. Maybe I could use these in front of somebody who could maybe track or see where it's going?
Well, the only people that would be able to is a god.
Like Maestra.
Yeah, like Maestra, who is too busy to be helping anyone. You could do Agma. He's a god of knowledge.
Yeah, let's go to Ogma. I haven't seen him in a while.
You got to, Agma's real! He's an old man, just like always.
Ogma.
Who's there?
Hi.
Oh. It's good to see you all again. It's been a while.
I know.
Elliot's been Elliot.
Yeah.
That's all I heard about all the roofs and such, so no need to fill me in. What's going on here?
So, can you help me with something?
Mm-hmm.
These braces. I use them, right? Because we understand that they're like, in a way, Kane's axe, in a way. I use them, right? And they make me tired. But I don't know what it's using. We know it's using my Arcana. But we don't know where it's going. Which begs the question, if I overuse the braces, then what happens? So we're trying to figure that out without figuring it out in a bad way or finding the hard way.
And he sits there and he's like, interesting. And he asks Mars how many spells he's been using. That's quite a lot of spells to be using. Interesting.
Yeah.
And he's like, Alma says, how willing are you to push the possible limit?
Well, do we know what the possible price is?
Not a permanent one, it looks like.
Okay. She looks at Kane.
Kane was a little nervous.
She's like, would you be okay with it?
No.
Okay. Would you be okay if this happened while we were fighting Elliot White?
No.
Okay, which is the better one, babe?
This one.
Okay.
At least Agma's here, so.
And it won't be permanent, he said.
Agma's nods and he says, not permanent at all. Since it is Arcana based, it's not permanent. Because the Maestra is alive and well.
So it'll be fine.
King just nods.
Okay. I know I'm shortening your lifespan with every breath. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think we both shorten each other's lifespan.
Just a
Just a
bit.
breath.
Just a bit.
I guess I'm doing my due diligence as well. He chuckles a little.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Agma's here, so.
It'll be fine. Okay. Alright. Ogma, what do you suggest?
Cast another high level spell.
Okay.
And Agma's watching carefully.
She casts Scrying.
Roll a percentile dice. What level is that?
5th.
Roll a percentile dice.
99.
99. You feel fine after that one.
She casted it on
Did you
her mom.
cast on your mom.
What is she doing?
Seems like a regular. Your mom seems to be messing with your chat, like always.
She chuckles. It seems like a regular spell though.
Yeah, I don't think any special effect happened with scrying.
Okay. That one worked.
Yeah, because the blaze did let up, but there's not much to enhance on scrying, so you're good.
She's like, is there any way I could do like a damage spell?
Yes, you can just aim at a wall around here. I don't mind.
Okay.
I
She
can-
has Thunder Wave at a wall.
What level's that?
5th.
What percentile dice?
65.
65. You feel fine after that spell. It's really loud that even you had to cover your ears
Damn.
compared to its usual loudness.
She's a sorry gang.
Hogwa's sitting here like, what? This old man ears can't hear shit.
She was like, that was loud as fuck. Okay.
You do not feel tired. There's a key to this percentile dice, which I'm sure you can figure out easily.
Yeah. Higher is successful, lower is less successful.
There's a range for each level.
Oh.
That's why cantrips are so easy to use. There's no level for it.
Should do Fireball at 4th level.
What percentile dice? If you pass all the percentiles, you're gonna laugh.
Yeah, she's running out of spell slots.
This is gonna be so funny.
75.
75, you pass that one. Feel fine. I won't tell you all the effects because you run through the spells basically.
Does Dimension Door.
It's 4th level, right?
Yeah.
Percentile dice.
100.
Yeah, you're fine. But this time, Dimension Door actually opens up to another plane. It's to Celine's plane. The main.
Oh.
But the same rule applies and only 2 people can go through. I think.
I can play this ship now!
It's a good door.
Oh my gosh!
Alright, next spell.
She does Shatter.
4th level?
Yeah.
Percentile dice.
She's rolling so fucking high. 34. That's low.
34. That's a 4th level spell.
Yes.
You felt exhausted as you close your eyes. And you wake up, but you look around and you see everyone. Kane's holding you as Ogman's like, I see. And you're kind of like astral projecting, almost.
Weird. Okay. Should we walk around?
Yeah, you can walk around. You are free to move.
She looks at everyone. Are they moving and stuff?
Yeah, it's like you're basically a ghost, almost.
Oh, that's creepy.
Mm-hmm. Everything's in a different, like, tint of color.
Weird. She's like looking around like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're looking around. It is the room you're in. And you see everyone. Kane's holding you as, Mars is like, Michael's like, what the fuck just happened?
She walks up to Ogma and like puts a hand on him.
And you put a hand on him. And he looks in your direction. And he's like, and he kind of like breaks from the scene. And he's like, there you are.
Hi.
Interesting.
Where am I?
Well, you're in between planes right now. Many different planes. Astral projecting, I should say. But you're not on the astral plane.
Okay.
Well, I guess you're on a portion of the astral plane.
Right.
Your friends do not know where you are, obviously, right now.
Okay, well, tell them I'm okay.
I will.
Okay, good. How long am I gonna be here?
Well, considering you didn't push your limit too far, it may take maybe a few hours.
Okay, I'll just kind of follow them then, I suppose.
Yes, you're free to do whatever you wish before you were just a mere ghost.
Would everyone be able to see me?
No, they will not be able to see you at all.
Gods, though.
Gods can because we can see through planes.
Oh.
That's why we are gods, apparently.
Can I, like, teleport?
If you have the spell slot to do so. But be careful straying too far from your body. You're still linked to it. If something happens to your form, it won't look pretty.
Okay.
And even if gods can only see you, that does not mean a mortal can try. Because mortals do have links to the astral plane.
Okay.
So be careful.
Noted.
You're not immune to everything.
Noted, don't do this. Gotcha. I take the warning. I heed it.
And he nods, and he kind of like almost phases back into existence. And you can't hear anything. It's like muffles, almost. As you see Kane kind of calm down a little bit, but he still seems very anxious.
She walks over to him.
You walk over to him.
She's curious, so she puts a hand on him.
You put a hand on him, but you are able to like touch things, but he doesn't look like he can feel.
Hmm. She puts a hand on his axe.
You put a hand on his axe, and you just like you can feel energies almost. And when you touch his axe, it's like a burning energy, like strong.
Shit. She looks at her cuffs.
You look at your cuffs. Your cuffs kind of have like their little own form, like they're still the same on you, but and the cuffs are also on your body. Your clothes also transfer. So all that stuff, basically like you as you were, is here.
She like grabs at the cuffs. Could you take them off?
Nope.
Huh. She's like, okay. She's like, huh. I guess she just kind of watches them.
You watch them. They seem to be talking, but again, you can't really hear them. And Damaris is like, you can try to do things as well, because you can't hear them, but you can try to do things. There is a lot of things you could possibly do.
We'll try and message Kane.
You message Kane. You don't exactly connect to him, but now you can hear him talk.
Okay. What's he saying?
And he seems worried, and he's asking Agma a lot of questions like, when will she be back? Is she okay? Is something bad happening to her? And Agma, you can't see what Agma's saying, but you think Agma's basically telling.
Like, no.
Yeah, like she's going to be fine as long as she doesn't get into danger.
As long as she doesn't go find danger.
Yeah, basically that's it, because if you stay near the vibe, then nothing's going to really happen. But if you go away, then that's when things are like crazy.
She's really trying hard not to let her curiosity get the best of her, because she's trying to heed the warning.
Kane looks a little sad. He's like, a few hours.
Where she was like fucking up the wall, casting spells and shit. Could she try to cast mending on it to see what happens?
You try to cast mending on it. Instead of mending it in the real world, it's like everything's almost warping right there. But you can tell they don't notice that.
Huh.
And then once you stop mending, it just kind of goes back to its original state, which is broken.
She cast Thunderclap?
You cast Thunderclap. Instead of like it being a thunderclap, it's almost like just an echo, as you see like waves ripple out away from you.
Okay. Interesting.
As you're like standing there, you're just like, wow, this is cool. Actually, there's not much going on. It's just kind of weird, kind of freaky.
Yeah.
It's kind of freaky.
She tries to cast Charm Person on Kane.
When you cut message, you didn't hear him, but now you did Charm Person. Now you can hear him again.
She casts it on Damaris.
You can hear Damaris, and he's like, so by the calculations.
Asshole.
So by the calculations of like these formulas,
She
you
tries to command.
you get the same effect where you can actually hear them this time.
Okay. Heal?
Like little just glitter leaves your hand.
Weird. Okay.
It's like you're glitter. That's what happens. Missing magic's fucked up here.
She casts Scry?
You cast Scry, and it's like you feel like you blink for a moment, and you're not on this plane. Like you're like on a whole different plane, and then you blink again, and you're back.
Okay, no Scry. All done.
It's like, cause like it's like more like you didn't go to it, but you like saw it, and you were just like somewhere, not even like in the shadow flow or domain. You're like somewhere completely different. You're like, oh shit, and you blink again. You're like, oh, I've been here the whole time.
That's scary. Okay.
You are free to use any spell you wish because this is an infinite source of Arcana. So.
Oh, that's cool.
However, of course, your spells are very different compared to the material plane. Some of them will mostly have no effect, but they do have unique things.
She casts Greater Invisibility.
You do go invisible.
Oh.
But every time you walk, it's like you see your footsteps getting imprinted.
Huh.
And they go away like snow.
She casts legend lore.
You cast legend lore, and you hear like voices
On the bracers.
on the bracers. You cast legend on the bracers. You just hear whispers. It's like
She's like, okay.
this is weird. I hate this.
She does. Teleport, but small distance, just to see what
Just
happens.
like a few feet away.
Yeah.
You try to do a few feet away, but you get teleported more feet away.
Oh. Oh no.
It's like the distance you felt like you were going was different in this astral plane,
Oh no.
but you're still in the room.
Oh no no. Okay. She casts find the path.
What do you find the path for though?
How to leave this place?
The plane.
Yeah.
All it does is like a line just swirls everywhere and starts to just go everywhere.
Thanks, gang. Okay. Yeah.
It's funny because you can actually grab the line. It's like a thread.
She's like, helpful, helpful. You're so helpful. She casts tiny hut.
Instead of a house, you get a tiny fucking hut. Like it's the size of a toy.
Oh, she gets a tiny hut, a literal tiny hut.
And then if you open the door, you notice inside is a full room, the size of like this room. So like you're in like a mouse hole as you look inside.
Okay. She casts major image.
Major image. It creates a painting of yourself.
Weird.
It's very weird.
She's like, okay. She casts catnap on Mikkel, which would make him go to sleep.
You cast it, but all it does is show an image of an animal, of a cat, and it disappears.
What the fuck? She casts Zone of Truth.
You cast Zone of Truth, and you can actually see that whole outline, and it creates a little bubble around you and everyone.
Fuck.
Then you hear whispers again, like,
She turns it off.
turn it off.
She didn't like that.
You're having fun experimenting.
Yeah.
They're all random effects each time.
She casts Magic Mouth. Do you know what that one is?
I think that speak something.
No. You implant a message within an object in range. A message that is uttered when a triggered condition is met. Choose an object you can see that isn't being worn or carried.
Okay, so what object do you use it in? Right.
What's in the room?
Like books and stuff. It's really the most
She
prominent
was
thing.
on one of the books.
And the book actually has a mouth that forms on it and is like it says like what was I gonna say? And it's like it kind of like mirrors what was said around it. Like it says like I finally completed the Sudoku puzzle, and it goes away.
Weird.
It's very weird. You're like crack land right now. Going crazy land. Circus.
Huh. She opens the door to the room and looks out it.
Yeah, it's weird how the door opens, because like you open it but it's not open, but you know it's open for you, and you like peek your head through it. It's like almost like the real door is translucent, and you just kind of like look through. This looks like it's still Agma's domain. You're still in it. Looks like the next room.
Okay.
It's just everything's in a weird tint. Is all.
Weird. She'll go back over to where Kane is with her body.
He's just holding your body.
Are they still talking?
Damaris and Agma is talking, but Kane's just holding you.
She'll sit next to Kane.
You sit next to Kane.
And she'll, she'll cast a message at Damaris so she can hear what he's saying.
And Damaris is like, so she's technically on the astral plane, and Agma's like, yes, but more of a on the edge of the astral plane. Like you hear you hear Damaris be like, so she's on the edge of the astral plane right now. So that means she can't interact with us at all. Isn't that right? He's like, yeah, I thought so.
She's just like, she points to Mikhail so she can hear what he's saying.
Mikhail's like, this is so bad. Mikhail's like, oh my god, this is not good.
She's like, so Kane gets a whole domain and I just get fucking thrown to the astral plane. That's fair. Fucking bullshit.
You hear whispers.
What?
Come from the next room over.
I feel like this is a bad idea. I feel like this might have been what he was talking about when he said, don't leave your body.
It's like people are talking almost. Like it's not even just like random. It's like you feel like people are talking in the next room.
She slowly walks over.
You walk over.
And she listens.
You listen. You hear just the same whispers, like.
She looks out.
You look out, and you see like no one there. But make a perception.
Nat 20.
Woo! That's good. So as you're looking around, you're like, I don't see anything. But then you like look closer, and you see almost like figments of phantoms appear and disappear. And you see like what seems to be two talking, a few, and then just another few would be talking over there. Another few would be talking over there. And then as you're just like, what the fuck? One of them actually looks at you for a second, then disappears. And then as you stand there, they appear right in front of you, and they're like kind of like a translucent thing. And they're like, who's this? It's like someone on the astral plane, I think, someone says.
Who are you?
And they're looking at you, but they're like not looking at you. It's really weird. Just like how you're looking at them, but you're not looking at them.
Yeah.
And they're like, who the fuck is this? Like, he's like, I don't know, but our spells, we gotta work on our spell, dude. We can't just be messing around. We have an exam tomorrow. He's like, I guess that's true. And then you touch, but you go right through him still.
Huh.
And he seems to walk away.
Wait. I'm confused. Who are you?
As you listen some more, you start to hear like a familiar voice, and you hear Agma's voice.
He goes what?
But it's not Agma in the room. It's somewhere else. And you hear like he sounds young, and he's like, no, that's not the theory. I've told you this before. That's not going to work.
Did you see who he's talking to?
No. You just see like two translucent figures, but one looks like Alma, one looks like someone you've never seen before.
She says, Ogma!
And he's like, then this will happen, and then this will happen, and then this will happen. And then, what do you want to try to do?
Get his attention?
How?
She casts a message at him?
You cast a message. What do you do?
Ogma.
He's like, who's saying my name? You hear like someone saying, like, no, I'm not crazy.
Electra Morris.
Who's an Electra Morris?
You're in the past.
He's like, are you in the future? I've only heard about this phenomenon a bit.
So you know about it?
Well, a little bit, I guess. I don't know what's going
Future
on.
you told me that I'm on the edge of the astral plane.
Ha! I told you, future me is smart. Take that! Not to you, seems like
Are
saying.
you not a god?
God? No. I mean, I'm kind of strong, super strong.
You're not a god. Oh. Okay. Yes, my name is Electra. In a
Interesting.
very, 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 very long time from now, you'll meet me.
Interesting. Now this is fun, and he seems a little more clear than most of the like. You think everyone you've seen is magic users touching into the astral plane
Okay.
in some form, from what you can see when you see with Ogma now, because you can tell their presences were all like magic users, wizards, sorcerer, bards,
Yeah.
warlocks, even clerics, paladins, anyone that uses magic. You kind of like felt these energies. Like they're touching there, but they're not exactly here.
Yeah.
And he's like, interesting.
She says, okay. Well, why am I able to see the past, do you think?
Oh, well, astral plane works in really weird ways. So the astral plane is sort of a reflection of both past, future, and present. Well, a portion of the future, because, future's always unpredictable. But it's like seeing into different places at once.
Is it specifically for where I am now, or can I see events from any time, anywhere?
It's only from where you are now, I think. You can't, unless you're some kind of all-seeing god, then you won't.
Well, I'm a demigod.
Oh, well, I don't think you'll see too much besides what you're seeing now, then. But I don't think you can't really inherently see the future.
I can't choose.
No, the astral plane is unpredictable.
Hmm.
Always. I mean, it's literally it's raw magic.
Yeah, I guess.
It's what the Weave left for us.
With the what?
Weave left for us.
Oh. You got me concerned. I was like, who the fuck is Leave? Okay. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you in a couple thousand or more years.
Yeah, you probably will. I mean, unless I die.
Don't say that.
I mean, anything can happen, even to a god.
Don't say that.
We've lost lots of gods.
Please don't say that.
Yeah, there used to be somebody
Please don't
before.
say that.
There used to be somebody before, I think, Malil.
Please don't say that.
That's just how life goes.
You know what, Ogma, I don't want you to die in the past, present, or future.
Let's hope it stays that way, I guess.
I'm trying!
Are you stopping something?
Yeah. A bad person.
There's a lot of bad people that need to be stopped in the world.
This one could end the world.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a few of those.
I feel like the ones that you're thinking of and the magnitude that I'm thinking of are two different magnitudes.
I mean, you got the all-ruling, magma lord who tried to summon all the volcanoes that will destroy the world and remake the whole land himself.
Okay. Still 2 different fields.
Or the guy who made that Z Arcana dragon. And
What?
oh, this is a little nothing.
Okay. You're weird. Do you know Saloon and Shaw?
Yeah, I do. I mean, they're really brand new though.
How are they? Are they friends?
Are they friends? And they're like, well, they are sisters.
But are they friendly?
I mean, I'm not that close with the gods to know. I mean, so far, I've heard no qualms about them.
Oh, you have a bright future ahead of you.
Being the god of knowledge, I don't think so. Or becoming a knowledge person, I don't think so.
Well, I beg to differ.
I guess thanks.
Oh, it's gonna be fun talking to you in the future. See you later.
Okay.
Literally.
See ya.
Hee. Tracy sees if she can notice anything else.
What perception check again?
10.
10. No. Everything actually seems quiet now.
She looks back in the room.
Look back in the room. And as you do, you feel something like almost appear behind you for a second. You look back and nothing's there.
What the fuck? Okay. If you're 1 trying to kill me, or 2 trying to talk to me, maybe try standing in front of me and not behind me.
And you hear like a dark, raspy voice, and it says, I am in front of you.
I don't see you, and that's a little concerning. Let's start with names. What's your name?
I'm gonna look up something if I'm right about this one. I'm right about this one, I'm gonna cry. Damn.
This is fun. Or just fucking around
Yeah,
and finding
it
out.
is funny. And he says, my name is Bay Alcursi.
Should make a religion check?
Yes.
13?
You don't know.
Should you do an arcana check on them to see if they have any kind of power?
Yeah, you can do it.
Should have 7, fuck.
You don't know jack
She
shit.
says,
And all when you look harder, you notice there's like 2 like bright red eyes looking.
okay. What do you do for hobbies?
Lots of things actually.
Like,
To read. I like to write. I like to study.
are you a god?
He's like, let's just say someone that likes to be around the astral plane a lot.
Okay. Are you a bad person?
He's like, do I seem like a bad person?
Well, you haven't killed me, so like...
Well, I guess I'm not a bad person.
You're gonna insight check that. 28?
28. You don't know.
Do you know who I am?
He's like, no, I just found you here.
Okay.
in Ogma's realm.
So it is a realm. What year is it?
What year is it? And he says the current year.
Okay. So you are presently in Ogma's realm.
He's like, well, in the astral plane in Ogma's realm.
Why?
He's like I said, I use magic.
Why Ogma's realm?
He's like, I mean, the god of knowledge knows everything, doesn't he?
Why at this given moment?
He's like, I was passing by, wanted to know something, and astral plane is the fastest way to travel. How long have you been in the astral plane? You've been only an hour so far.
You know.
He's like, and you haven't traveled anywhere.
Ogma suggested that I do not, because bad things.
That's fair. The astral plane's full of unknown surprises.
And what was your name again?
I gotta see it again. Baal Cursi.
Baal Cursi. Okay. Alright. Are you a friend of Ogma's?
Well, I'd say on neutral terms with him.
Okay. And you're not a god.
And he's like, if I'm talking to you right now in the present day, who do you think I am? Or who it could be?
Do I know you?
No.
Well, you have to be someone adept with magic.
Yes.
I can kind of see red eyes.
Yes.
I know a lot of people with red eyes though.
Smells really good! What is this?
So either... Well, if you're not a god, then I suppose you could be a demigod. Suppose.
That's a fair assumption.
Or... you could be some follower of Maestro, I assume.
That could be very fair.
Okay, then what's the truth?
The truth? I am a god of sorts. There's many planes, and every plane connects to the astral plane. Could be a god from the abyss.
Are you part of the Drow Pantheon?
No, unfortunately. They're a hot mess right now. The last thing they want to care about is the astral plane.
She chuckles. She's like, yeah, it was worth a shot.
That is worth a shot.
Okay.
Good thinking.
You could just tell me.
I could just tell you, but that's not no fun. He's like, I mean, I don't know who you exactly are.
Well, you haven't asked.
I guess you told me your name. Did he tell you your name? Okay, he's like, what's your name?
Electra.
Electra. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And he says, why are you on the astral plane?
To be fair, I don't entirely know. I'm just kind of waiting until I'm no longer here.
Did someone throw you here?
I kind of threw myself here.
Interesting. That's very bold.
It wasn't intentional. Entirely.
Testing something?
Limits.
Fair. Most magic users test their limits all the time. It's like, where are you from?
I'm
guessing you're from the material plane.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from the material plane. I'm from, Islas Haven.
Islas Haven.
If you're from the material plane.
There's a lot of cities. I don't keep track of them completely all the time.
Then I'm from the west.
The west. That's more broad, yes.
But I like the East better.
Why do you like the East better? It's full of necromancers and undead and people who use magic.
But it's pretty. It's nature-like.
It is very
And it seems like people care more there.
only when they're not clashing each other.
A lot of that's out of passion, though. Whereas the West is more so out of neglect and lack of care.
That's fair. It's fair.
So who are you?
Who am I? Well, I mean, I told you my name, did I not?
Yeah,
Told you I study magic for a living, or basically you'd assume so.
But who are you?
Who am I?
One sentence that could describe you.
I'm reading this whole article. I'm like, wow! Okay, it's a lot worse than I expected. He's like, I like to call myself, well, something that people don't think about often, but also think about a lot.
What?
She's so curious. Like, what do you think? It's like a little riddle. Give me your guesses. Something that people do.
The average person.
Average person.
Okay. Then not me. Because my first thought is death. But I think about death a lot more often than the average person would.
I guess it's something that some people think about all the time, and some people do not realize or think about at all.
Some people think about all the time. There's a lot of options here, though.
List them and tell me whys.
Okay. Well, I already said death, but that one was obvious. But I've also met gods of death.
Gods of death, huh?
Yeah. Like Killamavor and Miracle.
Killamavor. Have you met Miracle?
No.
Have you met Killamavor?
Yeah.
Interesting. What are some of your other theories?
I suppose it could also be freedom.
Freedom.
But that doesn't feel very you. Because some people think about freedom and other people don't need to think about it. Because they have it and they take it for granted.
Good thoughts. His voice is like deep and raspy, by the way.
She says, freedom. Say the riddle one more time.
Some people think about this more often than others, and some people barely think about it at all, or acknowledge it at all. I just want to hear all your theories before I give the answer. But if you have no more,
Well, some people think about it often, and other people don't think about it at all. I feel like it could go for most things.
it could go for a lot of things.
And I feel like my answer would depend on who I am.
Yes. So, what is your final answer on who you are? That you feel will speak.
Rather than who I am, who I feel like you are closer to being, I would probably say death.
He's like, that's a good one. And you feel him walk past you towards your friends.
What are we doing?
I am death after all. And you see a crack form. You see like almost a bony hand touch, and you see like cracks form.
Okay.
Anywhere I touch, death happens. And he starts to walk away.
Miracle. You fucking liar.
Kersey. That's actually his full name.
Damn.
He was originally a mortal man, a necromancer named Miracle Baal Kersey, who ascended to godhood alongside Baal and Bane.
Damn.
And this is the part that was crazy. When Miracle's avatar appeared in the realms, his mere touch could disrupt the life force of non-divine living beings, siphon away their strength, or even inflict mummy rot upon them.
Shit. Fuck.
Whoa! That's crazy! Sorry, I looked up
I'm
mummy rot. I
terrified.
was like,
Okay.
I feel like he was a symbol for, like, if he touches somewhere, people are gonna die. Like, that's like, it's like an omen, I feel like, more than is direct. So I'm gonna believe it as you have heard the omens, basically, of where Miracle touches is basically where death is bound to happen.
Like, why is this motherfucker? Where did he go? Did he just leave?
Yeah, he felt like almost leave the plane.
She runs over to Agma and starts shaking him.
I was like, that's a like, kind of like breaks out of course, you know, like where he's at. He breaks out and he's like, Electra?
Merkel was here.
And he looks over where he touched and he's like, oh shit.
What did you do? I know the bad news.
You know the omen is true, right?
Yeah, it's not good.
Gotta move fast.
No.
Anyone?
What do you mean anyone? Not some of us are kind of celestial.
Non-divine.
Yeah. So what do you think that means?
I started laughing at her going, yeah!
Fucking Toad.
What do you mean? Agma quickly goes back as he like is basically you see all the books start to rumble as like a whole bookshelf almost starts to fall.
She tries to fucking. Where's the fucking crack? Does she still see it?
Yeah.
Fucking. She tries to fucking do something to make it go away.
What are you
I
doing?
don't know. She fucking prestidigitations it.
Prestidigitation it looks clean now.
Fuck!
I don't know how you make it go clean.
Fucking mends it.
As you're mending it, you feel like things are like coming out trying to grab your hand slowly. It's like really creepy. Og was able to stop the bookcase from falling on King because you warned him, and you notice the crack slowly start to close itself as soon as the event is over. As Agma basically kind of splits the bookcase in half.
Well, I guess part of me's glad that I was here to know that fucking Merkel's a bitch.
Merkel is a bitch. Dude, he's crazy. I was reading the shit. I was like, okay, so Bane and Ball got nothing on this man. Why was that old bitch in Baldur's Gate the guy that's supposed to be his fucking paladin?
That's the question, isn't it?
He's a cool bitch. Why he got this old ass man?
Fucking, she's like stressed. She's sitting over there next to Kane.
And Kane looks like, what the fuck? Can you just hold your body closer, you notice?
It's like, oh my god, this is so bad. She's like, okay, this would be a nice time for if there is someone in here, come out and talk to me.
There's no one in here. But Agma comes back.
She's pissed. So, he has a whole little fucking realm in his fucking axe that has, and the axe likes him. And I have what? I have the power and it just tosses me in a fucking, the astral, and I see fucking Miracle?
Gods can roam the astral plane, Electra. That's why when you see things happen that are godlike, it's because they were walking through the astral plane, not to be seen by anyone. Plus, your gauntlets aren't fully attuned to you yet, Electra. this could just only be an effect of you not being attuned to them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay. I talked to past you,
Yes, I know.
so
I've known for a while now. Actually, I've known since you've met me.
oh, that's cool. Well, at least I know that I can actually talk to people in the past.
I could probably help you control this so that you can move in and out of at will through the astral plane.
That'd probably be nice.
Yes, but do not push your limits, for this is the consequence.
Yeah.
But if you do not push past your limits, you should be able to use not more than just astral projection. Astral projection can project you into the astral plane, but this is different. You're more physical.
Okay.
Just like how gods are a little more physical on the astral plane as well. You're just like any god, a mere ghost. And learning how to control the astral plane can lend you a hand in how to affect the real world, just as Miracle did.
Huh. Yeah, that might be helpful.
But right now, we just need to get you back in your body to rest.
Yeah, that'd probably be nice.
Which I think we'll still have to wait another hour, so.
Cool. Yeah, I think that the whole astral plane thing was cool in theory. Initially, it was pretty cool, and then I saw Merkel, and I think I'm okay. I think that there are things that some people can live without. I think that's one.
Miracle's definitely terrifying.
Well, I didn't see him. I just saw his eyes kind of briefly, kind of like phasey.
I can kind of do that. Aqua disappears and all you see is his staff, and he comes back and he disappears again, but he just shows his hand, and he comes back and he disappears, and he just shows his like half of his body. He comes back.
So in a weird way, it was kind of good that I was here.
Yes, it was.
Why do you think Merkel was coming through here?
If you had to suspect Merkel used to be a necromancer, who do you think he might be working with?
Well, Elliot, obviously.
Yes.
But how would he know that we were here?
I don't think he knew you were here, but I think he was coming after me.
Oh.
The easiest way to move between planes is through the astral plane. I have caught many gods trying to spy on me before.
Which, I mean, maybe Elliot's trying to target you. He's been targeting people that you're allied with.
Yes, he has. To get rid of someone that has all the knowledge means that he's taken another big player out of the game.
Okay, well, don't die.
I will try not to.
She stares at him. She looks a little sad.
I cannot predict if I will die or not, though I'll do everything in my power to not.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes. For every god also still has a cycle of life.
Yeah. For the very few gods that I do like, you happen to be one of them, so I prefer you not. You know?
Let's hope.
Was I talking to God you or mortal you in the past?
I think you were talking between the transition between me to God.
Okay. Interesting.
I was very young at the time.
Yeah, I could tell. You sounded younger.
Well, let's say this. I was a god, then I became mortal, then I became a god again.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but it makes me learn.
Okay. So when I do go back into my body, how exactly is that gonna work?
You'll feel it, you'll blink, and then you'll be in your body again.
Okay, so I don't have to do anything here.
No.
Okay.
Nothing special. You just wait, and then you'll feel yourself getting gently pulled in. You wake up, and you'll.
Yeah, cool. I'll just stop looking around. I'll just hang out here. I think I think I've had my fill.
Astral plane is a lot.
Did you tell them?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You see, Kane looks very worried.
Okay. Tell them that he's gone.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
He tells them they're gone, but you can tell Kane is still very worried.
She sits next to him.
You sit next to him. Looks a little sad as he just holds you.
She looks a little sad. Like, he looks sad. He's like, stupid braces. You could at least fucking attune faster. You're making Kane sad.
No, they do not do that.
Stupid fucking braces.
Stupid. But after an hour, you blink and you, as Ogma said, you basically like wake up in your body, but you feel like nothing's happened. Like really, you just feel like, oh, I'm in my body. It's just like a click. He looks at you and he's holding you. He's like,
I'm okay. I was here the whole time.
he just holds you.
I was looking at you guys.
That's what Ogma said.
Yeah, I was. I tried getting your attention, but no one can really see or hear me other than Ogma.
Ogma nods. He says, unless you are attuned to magic, and he sadly looks at Kane, who's not attuned to magic, you cannot access the astral plane.
I did see Merkel. He didn't entirely recognize me?
We've never met Miracle.
No, but I would assume that he knew of us.
Only by name, I assume.
Well, I told him my name.
Yeah.
And all he did... He was weird. He was a bit off.
Nark was like, he is always a bit off.
He's a bit weird. I don't know how to feel about him. Other than, I asked him if he was a bad person. Before I knew he was Max. Hey guys, don't worry.
The girl's like, why'd you ask if he was a bad person?
Well, because he wasn't giving me much. I mean, he just appeared behind me, and then I was like, okay, if you're trying to kill me or talk to me, then you should appear in front of me. And he was like, I am in front of you. And I was like, what? And then he was. But I could see that initially. All I saw was like the red of his eyes. Kind of. It was like wishy-washy. We had a little conversation. He didn't try and kill me.
Kane looks like,
He did not try and kill me. He tried to kill you.
Kane's like, yeah.
But he did not try to kill me. Yeah, that pissed me off a little bit.
Anywhere he touches, mortals will die.
Yeah, non-divine beings specifically.
Actually, really did define, like, non-divine beings. That's the funniest part, is why did it specify non-divine beings?
Because God hates her. That's why.
DnD said we write him, and he can only basically harm the mortals.
She says, so essentially, I guess we have to look out for that.
Mm. Kane looks anxious.
For you.
Yeah.
Because we're divine-ish. I don't know about... I guess Damara's in his own way is divine.
He knows. He says divine's more than just like gods. It's also dark.
Okay, cool. We're divine. Love, you are not.
I guess I'll have to become a god.
Yeah, I guess.
He starts thinking.
A joke. It was a joke. A joke.
I wasn't joking.
I was joking. I was joking.
Okay.
Because we can just handle Merkel. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Ogma.
I was like, be careful out there.
You said that I also wasn't still attuned to these?
It takes, those types of things take possibly longer than just the average day or so.
Okay. Cool.
The more you use it, the more likely you'll attune faster.
I don't think I want to visit the astral plane again right now.
Well, I meant just minor spells and such after you've
Yeah,
learned and such.
yeah. I'll use cantrips. Those feel safe.
They are safe. There's no percentile die.
These are things I'm gonna keep an eye out, I guess, because I guess Elliot's trying to kill you.
He always is.
He always is indeed.
If my fate lines up, then my fate lines up.
Does she still feel tired?
No, he actually feel nice and rested.
He's like, okay, playing a shift game.
Meow, meow. It's quiet and all of me
You mean it's quiet and all? I mean,
come. It's nighttime.
Freak me out. She's like, well, that was a fun little adventure.
Kane looks anxious. He's still holding on to you.
She holds his hand. She's like, okay, we're off to Mars. Bye, Mikkel.
See ya.
See ya.
Rest well.
We'll do our best. She looks at him.
Look at Kane.
Hmm.
He looks nervous.
What?
Just worried is all.
About what?
About Miracle.
Why?
He's basically a, as they're called, a quadrugod. Quadridoga. He's the god of death.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, that's a cool effect your bracers do have. That's good that it isn't a permanent damage thing.
Mm-hmm. Are you worried he's gonna kill you?
Yeah.
He won't.
I know you wouldn't let it happen.
No. And also, I've kind of got the vision in my head at this point of understanding. Like, I understand now the whole astral plane thing and what he does in the astral plane. So, I can assume he's not proactively coming after us currently. Currently is the important note there. We would just happen to be there when he was coming for Alkmaar.
He's sneaky, for sure.
Quite. But also he did not recognize me, but me saying Electra is what clued him in.
That means he definitely was not really keeping eyes on us.
Correct. Until now, I suppose.
I guess he already did, but now he's getting a feel as well. Considering if him and Elliot were working together.
Yeah, they definitely are since he tried to kill you. Necromancer.
But he is literally the god of necromancers, dude. I read it up and I was like, he's the god of cultists, necromancers, and all things bad.
Damn, bro.
I was like, man, what the
She
fuck?
says, for now, let's just go rest.
Okay.
Okay? Alright.
He holds your hand tight.
She's like, it'll be okay. I promise.
You know what to say.
All else fails, I'll just hop back into the astral plane and beat his ass.
He chuckles at that. He's like, well, you would beat his ass after what he pulled.
Correct. You
Well,
are so right.
If only I could beat his ass.
He asked me a question.
What was it?
He said, I am something that some people think of a lot, and others think of rarely. What's your answer to that?
A lot of things. It could be a lot of things.
First thought.
Death.
That's what I thought. What was your second thought?
The second thought? Love.
Really?
Mm.
My second thought was freedom.
That would be my third thought.
She chuckles. She says, well, I think I got it on the money.
He is the god of necromancers, cultists, and undead. And death.
The boogeyman.
He is the boogeyman. Wolf is a boogie woman on her own right.
That's true.
But he's the boogeyman of the material plane.
That's very true. Well, we should rest.
He lays down.
She lays down.
He looks at you.
She looks at him. You're the one who needs to sleep first.
You're the one who needs to sleep.
Worry what?
You were in the astral plane.
So? I feel fine. I'm not even tired before.
Well, then I won't sleep if you're not tired.
You need to sleep. And you know I'm right.
I didn't get to see you for 3 hours.
I was there.
I didn't get to see you.
My body was there too.
But you were unconscious.
I can't change that.
I know you can't. So I'm just gonna look at you.
No, you should sleep.
Pouts.
Huh?
He pouts.
No. Sleep. You need to sleep.
I can't sleep.
Why?
I'm worried.
About?
Everything.
Why?
I'm just thinking a lot
About specifically?
just all the things that are happening. What
Okay.
could happen.
Like what?
That it could all go wrong.
What could all go wrong?
If Elliot White wins,
You won't. Don't worry about something that you can't even guarantee will happen.
that's true.
All we can do is do our best as to prevent it from happening.
I guess I just wonder what kind of sacrifices will we have to make.
Not ones that we're not willing to.
That is true.
Because that's why you fight hard, is to prevent the hard choices from having to be made.
Yeah.
And I would say we're fighting pretty hard. Right?
He nods.
Then I think that it's safe to say that we are doing our best to prevent the bad and hard choices. Okay?
Yeah.
So sleep. Unless there's something else.
No, I'm just gonna look at you for an hour. I've gotta make up all the time.
What if I'm asleep?
Then I'll look at you as asleep.
Isn't it the same as what was happening when I was...
But you're actually sleeping and not just stuck in the astral plane.
I mean, I wasn't stuck. It was like a rest. I was resting in the astral
He poked your little head.
plane. Okay, fine. But you have to promise to go to sleep.
I will. I promise.
I won't forgive you if you don't.
I know.
Fine. She goes to sleep.
He falls asleep sooner or after. He doesn't have to look at an hour. But you wake up next morning. King's asleep.
She hangs out.
Hey now.
She waits for King.
King's snoring just a little bit.
She pulls out her journal and starts writing.
Is that right? And Kane does wake up.
Nice. Good morning.
He's a little sleepy, so he's like,
Are you tired?
no, I just need to get up.
Did you go to sleep?
I did.
Okay. I trust you.
You think he always has a hard time getting up anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I trust you, I guess.
you guess.
I guess.
It's the only thing you don't trust me on.
Correct.
Sleeping right.
Yep.
I don't trust you either with you sleeping right.
Because I don't sleep right.
I know you don't.
I try though.
You do try.
It's just hard sometimes.
I know.
Attempts are made though, most times.
Look at you.
They are. I make the attempt.
Make the attempts. You do.
Do.
Well, let me cook breakfast.
Okay, she comes with them.
You go with him. And he cooks. And he gives you food.
Yum. She eat.
What do you do?
She's probably gonna go check on Shar and Saloon and how they're dealing with their new buddy situations.
As you walk out, you notice that there seems to be like a medical cart, and you see Mikkel over there, healing some people.
She walks over and says, "What happened?"
And Mikkel's like, they're from the big Shar city. Apparently, a lot of them are starting to get sick, and so people are getting medical carts and bringing them to other places that are willing to heal them.
What disease?
Just random sicknesses, it seems. Pretty serious ones, though. Unless they must not have enough healers to keep up.
Does it have anything to do with the god's disease?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, like, these aren't Talona's diseases. These are meant to kill. These are diseases that kill within the week. Talona has diseases that do that, but she's not one to just spread them willy-nilly. She's pretty quiet.
So I'm gonna go talk to Shaw and see if we can figure something out.
Okay, I'll be here healing as many people as I can.
She wants to try and use the dimension door.
What level?
Oh, she took a little rest. Wait.
Yeah. By the way, the percentile dice is if you get over the amount. So basically, if you cast a spell at 4th level, you have to get higher than 40.
Oh.
If you cast a spell at 8th level, you get to get higher than 80.
So cast dimension door.
Yes.
4th.
40 percentile. If you get below it, that still means you're able to use the spell, but it is added to a counter.
99.
99. You use the spell safely. Basically what it is you have the chance to fail or pass. If you fail, that does not mean that the spell does not work, but what it does mean is that a counter gets added to, basically, and it's basically your limit counter. But you're able to still successfully use it no matter what until eventually you pass your limit. And you're, of course, ejected into the astral plane.
Yeah.
But you're able to use the spell without any hitches. You feel fine as you open a door to the domain of death/darkness.
She grabs King
You grab King.
and drags him through.
Just kind of walks with you through. You are in Shar's domain. Make an Arcana check for me.
24.
Her realm seems a little weaker than before.
She goes to Shar.
You go to Shar's palace, and you notice Melel is hanging there, but you see no sign of Shar.
Where's Shar?
She said she had business to deal with because a lot of her followers are dying.
Did she say why?
She says that they're all dying of diseases and such, and so she first went to Talona, and I'm not sure where else she went after that. She seems very, busy, I guess, busy-minded.
Okay. Thank you. She thinks and she says, I guess we're going to a Sharon City, Kane.
Okay.
She'll do the dimension door back.
Yep, you go back to, you can only go back to Alamigo.
Yeah.
But you don't have to use a spell slot to use it to go back.
Okay, cool. She says, okay, so, Mikhail.
Mikhail's like, yes.
You wanna go help a Shaman City?
Well, there are people dying there, so I just can't let that many people just drop off the face of the earth like that.
Yeah, also, Shaw's freaking out a little bit.
It makes sense. That's a big Sharon city they're coming from.
So let's go there. I'm sure the people of Alamigo can handle these. Let's go to there. I'll get my mom. And she looks at Kane and she stares at him for a minute and says, you can't catch it.
Okay.
I don't know how you're going to prevent that.
And Mikhail says, I can.
Okay, that works. She says, okay, and then we'll get Anna. She goes and gets Anna.
And I was like, what's that? I was just like, I heard about the whole thing.
Yeah, you're gonna come help us with curing people.
Sounds good. I'm a cleric anyway.
I know. And she goes to get the Mars.
Get to Mars.
She says, okay, you, and she grabs her mom.
You got your mom, who's cleric. Everyone's like, bye, honey.
Okay. So, let's go. They hop on a cart.
You hop on a cart and you go towards the Sharon city and you approach it. Again, it's the same Sharon city y'all were like previously at. That was like went like batshit crazy. But you definitely see like people are like on the streets. There's tons of healers going in and out wearing masks and such. You see like carts being like like you have like bodies that are in carts that are covered with a blanket being quickly rushed towards out of the city.
Damn. That's crazy.
Mikhail starts to immediately get to work, and so does your siblings.
And her mom.
Mm-hmm. And your mom. And your mom's, and basically Damar says, since we're going to be busy, you and Kane investigate. And Mikhail says, I already put a ward on Kane, so he'll be protected from diseases.
Okay.
So he'll be completely fine. And if he does catch it, just bring him towards one of us and we can just do cure disease.
Do you think it's Merkel?
And Damar says, like, it doesn't seem like Talona because you would know it's Talona because the stench of diseases.
But death is death.
But death is death.
Okay. She's like, I'll investigate, but I think it's Merkel.
He's like, I don't doubt it because I don't smell stench of disease.
I don't either.
I only smell death.
Okay.
I bet there's like two distinct smells of like disease. I bet disease smells like when you sneeze and you smell a sneeze. That's what disease smells like. And then death just smells like death.
She prays to Shar.
You pray to Shar. You catch her.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to look for the source.
It's Merkel. I can tell you that now.
I know it is miracle. I'm trying.
It's in the astral plane. I can tell you that also.
I'm looking in the astral plane right now.
Is it a good idea?
That's why I'm staying. Mostly,
It's a trap and you know it.
it is. That's why I'm staying near my altar. I'm looking for any signs of where that could be. From a distance.
If you were there, how would you get rid of it?
Merkel, how much do you know about the astral plane?
Well, I was just there yesterday.
I won't question that right now. Too busy for that.
I ran into Merkel.
Us gods can leave something called omens on the astral plane.
Yes.
And it can come in the form of an artifact, a tear, anything that represents us. If I have to guess, Merkel's left a mark of his and he is known for death, so it must be some sort of skeleton or bones.
And how do you destroy it?
If it is an artifact, it can be destroyed with an artifact.
Okay.
So you or Kane's axe, basically.
Okay, then I'll just come to the astral plane.
Don't go by yourself, though.
Well, obviously, I'll take people. I won't do what I did yesterday.
I want to question it.
I'll talk to you about it later.
It's weird because as you talk to you notice the connection's very like thin almost.
Jesus, I'll talk to you about it later. For now, please leave the astral plane and trust me.
Okay, I'll leave the astral plane.
Thank you. Just, I know it's hard for you, but just hang out in your realm for a minute.
I don't want to hear Malala again.
Tell her that I asked her to stop just this once.
See if that works.
Or I'd stop being a bot.
Okay, maybe that might give her more bait, but watch your backs.
Well, I've already run into him once, so, I mean, I'm gonna have to deal with him eventually. Okay, noted. She looks at, she disconnects.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at Kane and says, we have to go to the astral plane.
How do I get there?
That's kind of the problem. I know how I can get there.
As soon as he says that, you see him like go like this, and he's like, Phoenix Rooney wants to talk.
Do you want him to talk?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
At least he kind of knocked on my head.
Let him speak, I guess.
And Kane lets, and of course Kane lights a flame. The Phoenix was like, the astral plane.
Yes.
I can get Kane there quite easily.
Okay.
I mean, after all, the elemental planes are the closest attuned to the astral plane.
Right. How can you get him there?
He'd have to use his axe to tear just a little door for himself. But that should even cause much problems for him.
Cool. Yeah.
Or he could say, I wish.
Yeah, okay. So his physical person would be there.
Yes, sadly, he can't just go astral projecting. He needs his whole physical there, which is possible to do. He'll be fine in physical form there.
It's a little concerning.
It's a little concerning whether or not you're physical or not there. Because if you get killed in the astral plane when you're not physical there, you're just as dead.
What? That's cool.
And that's your whole soul, your astral projection.
Cool.
It's just that we'd at least you have a body to bury.
Thanks, Phoenix. You make me feel so much better.
Phoenix is the funniest motherfucker.
Okay. What do you suggest on how we handle this situation then?
Well, the only way to destroy an omen is to do it on the astral plane.
Correct. So who do you suggest go when it's more than likely a trap?
Well, the two people who have artifacts that can destroy the artifact.
Okay, to be fair, my artifact's a little fucking finicky because I'm not fucking attuned to it.
No, so Kane's gonna be needed there. Or me. I can be there instead.
Oh yeah, because you're the better option.
Oh yeah, just in Kane's body still.
I think we're gonna use you as a last case scenario.
What, you don't want to be with me, Phoenix Rooney, the
No.
entire time? Kane will get to rest.
I want to be with my fiance.
He'll get to rest.
I want to be with my fiance.
I guess that's true.
Unless, of course, he says he wants to rest.
No, he doesn't.
Exactly. Because he knows damn well that we're going to go to the fucking astral plane. He knows damn well that that means we're both going to be there.
Mm-hmm. mean, your mother knows astral projection.
She's not going.
Anna knows astral projection. Because she's a cleric. Clerics, high level clerics do know astral projection.
I think that makes a good point. Okay. No, I think it should just be me and Kane.
Okay, you both are very strong, so.
I just don't want to take anyone else that doesn't have an artifact.
Yes, that is
In
true.
case.
That is true. Well, I'm ready to go. As a Phoenix Ring says, he's like messing with his hair. Like this.
Don't touch anything. She pops him. She grabs his wrist and drags him over to where Mikkel and everyone is.
And they're like, oh shit, Phoenix Ernie.
So, we have to go to the astral
Your
plane.
mom's like glaring at Phoenix Ernie.
We have to go to the astral plane.
Everyone's like, oh.
You know, the place I just was, yeah.
Yeah.
We have to go. We have to go.
Your mom's like, I can't go.
No. Here's the finicky part. He could put himself in, and I assume he could put my physical form in with, yes, Phoenix?
Phoenix just says, yep.
Okay, how much would that burn of his soul?
Oh, not much at all. Opening a rift to this plane shouldn't cost barely anything.
Cool. So I won't be using my gauntlets, Okay.
Everyone's like, mm-hmm.
but we have to go because there is an artifact that Merkel definitely left there for Shah to go and get.
Everyone's like, oh. Damaris is like, oh.
And the only people that can destroy it are people who are either gods or have artifacts like we.
And Mara's like, okay, well then we'll do damage control here then. And we'll keep everything as clear of death as possible, because if we have less influence of death, then whatever could be around that artifact won't be as bad. If there is anything near the artifact.
We'll see.
We'll see. But, y'all be careful, Damar says.
We'll do our best. All else fails, we'll just...
Can't lose my sister and my brother-in-law, so...
Well, all else fails, we'll axe our way out.
Okay. Phoenix nods.
Can you give me my fiance back?
Well, I gotta... Oh, well.
He can do it!
I guess so. And your mom's like, also like... And then Kane comes back and he's like...
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, okay. I still don't know what he says half the at any point.
Oh, you can astral, you can take us to the astral plane.
Okay, well, I can do that. I know how to open rifts with the axe.
Yeah.
And he, like, fixes his hair. Phoenix Ravine was messing with it.
Pisses her off.
Maybe she was like, ha ha ha, hair! And she's like,
The hair that I fucking fixed.
Phoenix was like, I don't know what's happening. Kane, of course, tears open a rift to the astral plane.
He says, we'll be back.
And you both walk through, and of course the rift closes behind you. Like, it's kind of like sews itself together, almost. Like, it's like he rips through fabric, and you walk through, and it's like almost like sews itself back together.
That's cool.
And of course, you're in that, like, you're basically ghostly. Or not actually ghostly compared to last one you were. You're actually, like, physical, but, like, you're, like, wavy, like, water kind of. Whoa. You and Kane can, like, of course, touch each other, like, you're there for each other. You can hear each other and everything. But of course, others cannot see you or anything.
Okay. She Arcana checks for the thing.
By the way, when you step in the astral plane and you see, like the covered dead bodies and stuff, you sense, like, you see the arcana of the death domain, like, everywhere.
18?
18. You're like, oh my, there's, like, lots of, like, aura of just death, like, everywhere. Not necessarily, like, where Merkel has walked, but what is just being caused. And as you're, like, walking around, you find what seems to be, sort of at the bottom, like, I imagine, like, Shar's, like, altars, like, all the way up, like, 1,000-step staircase, and there's, like, the, like, new moon obsidian stuff. You sense something pretty close to it at the base of the stairs. You sense a very strong death aura right over there.
She says, okay. Very quietly, she says, Kane, if something bad happens, we teleport like hell to that fucking shrine, because it'll take less time than leaving this fucking realm. So we either fucking run to that shrine, or we try and take a chance on the axe.
We'll save the axe for a last resort.
I think it'll take more time than it would to get to the shrine.
It would.
So, that's the plan. Depending on whatever the fuck this is. Okay.
He nods.
Okay. They, I guess, approach further.
You approach further again, walking past people. It's basically like it's like just like a city, but you're not, like you walk through people.
Yeah.
And you just see the sickly everywhere as clerics are moving about. And eventually you get to which is kind of low, like more empty, because people are not there. You see something laying at the bottom of the staircase, which is a little far away, so you can't really see it. It is an object, for sure, though.
Perception?
Yes, roll perception.
23.
It seems to be a voodoo doll of some sorts.
It's not sketchy fucking voodoo doll, okay. Does she see anything around it?
You don't see anything physically around it. With that check, no, nothing is physically around it.
She checks for if there's any arcana thingies around it. 18?
Besides its heavy arcana sense of death, you don't see anything else besides it, and you think that because of how heavy it is, whatever could be hiding is hard to find.
She says, okay. So, 2 things. 1, I don't know that you, a mortal, should be hitting this shit.
We could get a god to deal with it if we get it.
I don't think touching it's a good idea either. I think we need to destroy it. But I don't know that you need to destroy it.
You feel Kane like jolt a bit. Because you think it's Phoenix Journey.
I think that's Phoenix.
I know it is.
I think he's saying him.
Yep, and Kane like lets him take over, and he's like, me.
Okay. No, I'm telling you right now. Okay? Yes, I'm telling you. This is as calm as I'm going to get.
Mm-hmm.
If you let absolutely anything, if you let absolutely fucking anything happen to him,
Okay.
I will fucking end you. I will
Okay.
find a way to end you in the worst way possible. You do not fucking let anything happen to him.
Okay. See, I can pick up the relic just fine. Kane probably couldn't. Kane can destroy the relic. I can pick it up. I can move it.
You can move it.
Yes.
We have to move it to the shrine.
Okay. I can pick it up just fine. I'm Phoenix Journey. I'm a god-ish. So,
You're also in a mortal's body, though.
yes. But I can channel enough energy to be safe. Enough flames around it to contain it.
Do you sense anything around here?
King gets a whole new stat sheet basically with Phoenix Rooney. And Phoenix Rooney looks around. He says, besides the heavy stench of death, no. But I know if we pick it up, something will know we've picked up this artifact.
Okay.
But it's not here with us right now.
And that means we need to grab it and run like hell.
He's got pretty good legs.
Don't touch him.
His picture's like, wow, muscles.
I will literally...
But his tail is
You bet
long.
fucking zip it. You're lucky I even let you go this far. Okay. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna take it to the shrine.
Yes.
Okay. I assume that I didn't give Shah any heads up, but I'm not going to try to here.
I think Shar is smart enough to understand what to do.
Yeah, I figure. Okay. So, on 3, you grab it,
Yes.
and we run.
You see, like, he's stretching. He's so funny. He's so fucking... Yeah.
And don't fucking let him, under any circumstances, die, get hurt, or killed, or harmed.
Well, they wouldn't do that, because then me and Bloodworm will feel the after effects.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I won't. I promise.
Okay.
He's getting ready.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, athletics check. Damn, Phoenix Rudy! He's like, this is a new body for me.
I love her so much. She's so bad at everything.
What you get?
6.
Phoenix Rudy's bolted.
She's like, I'm good.
He's running. You not so fast though, but you are running.
Barely.
It's more like I feel like she's running and then Phoenix Rudy's sprinting. Like that's the difference, is sprinting and running.
He's fucking gone.
You see him. He's going.
He's fucking in the dust.
And you see him like use some of his like fire, like elemental magic and almost form a ball around the voodoo doll as he grabs it.
Does she notice anything happen?
As soon as he grabs it, since you are not where he is at, it's actually good you kind of made that like check because you can actually know what's kind of going on more. You hear almost like bells tolling behind you, like almost like like a long church bell. It's like dong.
She fucking messages him as she's running. She's like, "That's a church bell. I don't know what it means."
He's like, oh, I hear that again. And then as he's putting that, he's like, oh shit, death toll.
Do not get him killed.
It's okay. It's just a spell, a simple, easy spell that doesn't do too much.
What do you mean it doesn't do too much? It's called death toll.
Oh, it's a spell. You've never heard of it?
I've heard of it. I've heard of it killing people.
Oh, it can kill people, but not like us kind of people. If you're like an NPC with 5 HP, you'd be dead.
Thanks, Phoenix.
But I think he's just staying there listening.
Can we go?
Well, you're behind.
I'm trying. I'm not good at this.
He's like, well, you run up the stairs first and I'll be right behind you then.
Fine.
For athletics, so he'll stay by if he'll be one roll behind you.
17.
It's not bad. You are climbing up the stairs, really. Phoenix Journey is right behind you. As you're walking up the stairs, do you look behind you at all, or do you just look forward?
I don't know that she wants to look behind her, to be honest.
She doesn't have to, dude. She doesn't want to. She don't want to. You don't.
She's like, Phoenix? Phoenix? Phoenix?
What?
Should I look behind me?
No.
There's definitely something there, isn't there?
That's the. Haven't you ever heard
There's
that?
definitely something there.
Haven't you
There's
heard
definitely
the
something there.
horror
There's
tropes of the
something
movie?
there,
You
something
don't
there,
look
something there,
behind
something
you.
there. What if there's something there?
Then we just keep running.
Fine.
I know Kane probably wants to look behind too, but I'm not gonna let him.
Fine, I won't look.
I'll look though.
No!
Big Shuni's like, it's not bad.
You look.
He does not let you look.
What do you mean?
It's not bad.
Why won't you let me look?
We're fast.
What's there, Phoenix?
Don't worry about it.
She's trying to look.
It's like, because it's none of your business.
It's all of my business. All of my business.
Quiet, Kane. It's not your business either.
Kane, what did you see?
Well, he didn't see anything. He's just hearing a bit of what I'm saying.
I wanna look!
You didn't want to look.
You said it was fine, and then it became unfine because you said it was fine!
Well, it is fine. He's so features.
I don't think it is!
It's something, nothing. It's nothing. It's odd. Don't look. Okay, let's just we're almost there. We're halfway up the stairs.
She's like about to cry. She's like, She's like, what is it?
Let's just keep running.
It's not bad!
Let's just keep running. What did I tell you?
It's not bad.
Well, athletics check is for the next half of the stairs.
Oh my god. 18.
18. You keep running up the stairs. You're actually about to
She got one faster,
You're
actually.
a little faster now.
She's horrified. She's like, I feel like I should know what's behind us so that way I can be prepared.
Okay, fine. Look behind you. Jesus.
She looks.
You see like almost like a giant like undead crawling like carefully between the buildings, and it's huge. It's basically Colossus like level, like Tarrasque huge. It's like a huge zombie. It's slow.
What the fuck?
It's slow.
What the fuck? But now, what if it speeds up?
It's not speeding up. It's
Oh my god, what if we die?
Oh, we're not gonna die. Stop being such a negative Nancy.
Says the one with very few stakes in this.
I have lots of stakes.
You care if you live or die?
Well, if Kane dies, I die.
Oh, that's nice. She's stressed.
Run! Keep running upstairs.
Running! I can't run fast. I'm not good at running.
Be scared!
I'm terrified.
Good! Phoenix really being a bitch. You get up to the top of the stairs to a shrine. And it's like you're running towards a shrine, basically.
Yeah.
And as you do, you see like the zombie like peeking over like the altar.
Over it?
Like you know, like how like it's like really tall building, and like the Colossus is like rising, and you see like its head basically.
She's screaming. She's like, oh my fuck!
And Phoenix is like, ha 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 ha! He's laughing. And you see like as before, like something is gonna happen, but it's like a scene.
Yeah.
So you see the zombie's mouth open, and you see someone inside of it. Basically, like mega mind cooking shit.
Shut up.
And you see someone with a large scythe, very bony face and red eyes. As he says, Shar.
Not Shar! Don't come! Never mind!
He's like, or you know, I have two.
They don't. They don't.
Fresh.
They don't. They don't. They don't.
Try
They don't.
leaving. I dare you to try to leave. Only your gods can save you now.
She says, fuck that. Fuck you.
Phoenix is like, ah shit.
Yeah, this is what I was worried about, dum-dum.
Nah, look at him. He's playing stupid games. You see that?
She flicks him in the head.
Hey, look at him. He's just standing there like a freak.
But now!
Yeah. He's playing a little game.
Do you want to die? I'm telling you. She fucking messages him. She's like, I want you to make something absolutely fucking clear. Okay?
Yes.
The likelihood that Shah or Saloon shows up whether I like it or not is very likely.
Yeah.
So we need to get out of this!
Okay, he's like, and Narco's like, what you got there, Kane? Or is that Kane or not Kane?
She's like, you got to go.
And he's like, he's like, nothing.
She just looks at him, he just glares at him, bro. She's like, she is going to do something.
Yes, you can try.
She wants to use her cuffs.
Yes, you can use your counter. You have a large counter still, so you're so fine.
And, so, what level? She wants to do teleport.
Yeah.
But teleport to try to get them out of the astral plane.
Yes.
So what level would that be?
Whatever level you want, probably the highest possible that you can do for teleport. I don't think teleport has a highest possible. I think it's just...
It does.
Yeah.
It's... Mine stops at 7th level.
Then you'll have to cast it at 7th level. And then roll your percentile die afterwards.
That's for her and Kane, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's because teleport works on multiple people anyway. Basically, the base of the spell stays the exact same.
49.
49. Basically, the rules is the base of the spell stays the exact same. You are in the astral plane, so it is a little wonky.
That's fine, as long as we're not here.
But basically, where do you want to teleport to?
She wants to teleport to Char's realm.
Charn. Okay.
She wants to teleport to Maestra's realm.
Maestra's, yes, that's the domain of knowledge, aka somewhere around there. You don't know that place, so you have to roll D100.
Never mind.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to teleport to fucking Char's.
Yeah, you do know Char's very familiar. Which one, Sulin or Char's?
She doesn't want to teleport to either.
You can also teleport to a place you know on the material plane, but you won't, of course.
The problem is that if Merkel is here, then he can do the fucking touch thing on the astral plane. And that means that Kane would be screwed, more than likely.
Yeah, not right now because Phoenix Rui's in control, so he'd be completely fine. But also he has protection from Mikkel on him, by the way. So he's immune to basically anything that could possibly cause him outside harm.
Because she doesn't want to teleport out of the city. She wants to, she was thinking Alamigo, but that's a bad idea because her friends and family are here. So if something happens with Merkel while they're in Alamigo, she'd get stressed the fuck out. But also, technically, Char and Saloon could protect them. But that's also her putting a lot of trust in Char and Saloon, which I don't know that she has that much trust. She'll teleport mortal plane to the city that they're in currently.
So you're gonna go to the mortal plane. Material plane.
Material, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're just basically be in the same spot you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do it. You see Merkel disappear, and you're back in the colorful world of the material plane.
She looks at Phoenix.
Phoenix is like, he's still holding the artifact too, in the bubble. Maybe.
Where did it?
I mean, we are on the material plane.
But
Doesn't mean gods can't enter the material plane.
no, he's not. No, he fucking wouldn't.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't sense any tears right now or someone teleporting in. Around us, anyway.
That needs to go.
It does need to go. He sets it down.
You're gonna hit it with the axe, aren't you?
What else would I hit it with?
I mean, I could blast it.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck it. She says, we'll see if it works. I mean, that's technically artifact. She tries to use them and disintegrate.
Roll percentile dice for the level you're using it at. By the way, you felt a little tired after you used the teleport.
Yeah, I figured. Well, assuming this is a really strong artifact, she's probably going to do disintegrate at 8th level.
Yes. Percentile dice. Oh. What'd you get? I don't know. How did you get 3 out of the 3% chance of happening? You feel tired, but you do disintegrate, and it does get rid of it. Basically, there. If I say, and it disappears. It's basically disintegrated.
She's like, so it's gone.
Oh yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Do you sense anything?
Not on the material plane. I can't sense every plane in existence.
Well, okay. She's like, is there anything else you can help me, here with?
He looks down in the city that's still, of course, recovering from, disease and death. And he's like, I can stay right here to see if Merkel does anything. I'm pretty in tune with my surroundings.
Okay. So stay right there.
Yeah, I'll stay right here.
Okay,
Forgets that he's in King's body.
She's staring at him.
You stare a lot. Do you know that?
I'm thinking.
You got a intense thinking face. He starts looking around, almost sensing around him.
She says, if I leave you here, you need to make sure that Kane does not die.
Well, that'd be bad if he does die, wouldn't it?
Yes.
But I'd be dead.
You'd be double dead.
I won't, and I'll send missive or something if something's going on. Because I feel like I know Merkel's still probably around somewhere.
Okay. I need to check on my loved ones.
Okay. I'll be right here. So funny. He's so much more expressive than Kane.
She's like, I swear to God.
Uh-huh. Swearing is bad.
And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling very bad. I'm going to leave you here.
Okay, you can trust me. I'm strong as fuck.
Let's not make assumptions on how powerful we are in comparison to gods.
I'm technically a god myself.
Do you compare to the god of death?
Maybe a little bit.
You are a bald-faced liar.
No, I'm not. I'm a genie.
Shut the fuck up!
Go check on your loved ones. I will be here checking for Merkel's energy.
Fuck no. She grabs him by the wrist and drags him.
What?
And she's like, we're checking.
And he's like, what do you mean? And then you see, oh no, oh no, oh. Oh. He didn't pass that shit. Kane forces himself back.
Thank you.
He's like, I didn't hear half of what but I didn't feel good. Like anything good was coming from him.
No, he's being an asshole.
We'll talk about it later.
She grabs his hand.
He just grabs your
She's
hand.
like, okay, let's go.
And you both go. You go down into the people dying pits, basically. And your loved ones are working hard to make sure they save as many as they can.
Did she notice any of Merkel's energy around them?
Not around them now.
Okay.
You don't even need to check for that. Basically, you feel like that death aura kind of is like lifted a bit.
She'll pray to Shar.
You're praying to Shar, but her connection seems pretty weak.
She goes to Damaris.
He goes to Damaris.
Can you take me to Shar's realm?
Yeah, I can. Player shifts you and Kane to Shar's realm. Again, you feel like the domain is weak. You can almost compare it to a lesser deity.
She goes looking for Shar.
You find Char, kind of like you think monitoring, because I bet she uses a crystal ball. That'd be so sick. She uses a crystal ball to monitor her shit. She's monitoring hard. She's like,
Where did he go?
not anywhere near my city anymore. Disappeared, but he's killed half the city.
Okay.
Mirko's kind of fun to play. He's the most fleshed out god I've ever seen on that fucking sheet,
He's
dude.
fucking crazy.
He's fleshed out, man. Where's my good old Tyr, dude? All he was a dad.
All he was a dad.
That's all he really was.
Jesus. Okay, what do we do from here?
My next guess is that Merkel's going to be doing similar things to Saloon's followers.
Okay.
We're banned in the West, but we're not banned in the East. Saloon does have one city in the East.
She does?
They're quite hidden
Oh,
because
obvious reasons.
let's not talk about that.
Oh, you. Sorry. Okay. Damn. Okay.
I can't do anything about my dead people.
I mean, resurrection.
I can't.
Resurrection?
Kelamavor.
Fuck him.
We can't revive anybody.
Oh, fuck yeah! I forgot about Killing
I think this is where they
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Saloon.
I will talk to Saloon. You and everyone else need to get to that eastern city.
Okay.
Dang, are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You got like the boogies?
No, it's... I'm losing my voice.
Yeah. And she's like, if Saloon can't lose any of her power that she has left.
Roger that. Okay, Damaris, take us back to our people.
Norris is like, meow, meow.
We have to go.
Mom's like, to where?
Eastern Saloon City.
Your mom kind of looks at the people that are still kind of sick, and she's like,
You can stay here.
yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay.
Considering Merkel has kind of taken his leave.
If you need anything, contact Saloon or Shaw. Well, contact Shaw.
Okay.
Because it's probably easier than Saloon. We are gonna go to another city.
And Kane actually knows where this city is, so he marks it, and he's like, we gotta go this way. And as you travel, which you've never been this far into the east before, you do see a city hiding away in the mountains. It is a pretty big city too, but it's very hidden.
Damn, this is a big ass city.
It's like that's the last of Saloon's power in the east.
Okay. We're gonna have to go to the astral plane, aren't we?
Kane's like, that's the only way to find, if he does, to try to place an omen.
Okay. Do you think you or Phoenix Rooney will be better to notice his presence?
As much as Phoenix Rooney sounds like he's being an ass, he is probably the most in tune with magic like that.
Okay.
I don't think you could probably hold an artifact to my face and I would not tell you what it is.
Okay. Then I suppose I'll leave Phoenix Rooney for a moment. Sorry, love.
It's okay. I mean, at least I'm not getting forcibly possessed.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel that bad compared to other times I have been.
Yeah. See you soon.
And he closes his eyes and the flames come back and he's like, Phoenix like, well, time to get started.
She looks at everyone else and says, we're going to the astral plane.
Everyone's like, all of us?
That's a lot!
Which is just McKill, Anna, and Damaris, really.
That's like 3 extra people.
Do you want us to just keep the city in check while y'all are
I
there?
think that while he can affect things in the astral plane, we can mediate damage. For example, when he did the finger thing with Kane present, we were able to prevent that because we intervened.
It's like McKill's like, it's like working together on 2 different planes.
Exactly. So I think it's wiser you guys stay here in case it takes longer for us to do what we're doing.
And they all nod, and Anna's like, I got this too. She's like, a little fire goes a long way.
I think you agree with that. She points to Phoenix.
It does go a long way.
She says, okay.
I like whispers. He's like, it's weird seeing Phoenix.
Who whispers?
Kane, Anna.
Yeah.
It's a lot more expression. Think you're doing well.
Stop touching my fiance's hair. Stop touching it. I've worked
It's hard
hard.
not to.
I've worked hard.
It's hard not to.
I know. He's that beautiful, okay? You need to chill out.
Well, I've never looked in a mirror.
Tone it down. Tone it down. Like 10 notches. Okay?
Okay.
We're gonna go. Bye, guys.
And Phoenix Journey uses the X / Kane uses the X to open up a rift into the astral plane. And you enter. And you enter the astral plane. It's the same as it was, you always see it. You see Mikkel, Anna, and Damar start flying around the city.
Okay.
I want you to do
Arcana.
Arcana.
20.
20.
Unnatural.
Hey! You're like, I'm sensing. You mostly sense saloons, kind of domain, kind of. It's like a hint of it. You know what I mean? And then, as you're trying to pinpoint, you do pinpoint something. And it feels off. Bad off.
She points.
He's just like, huh?
Unhelpful ass.
What? Okay, hang on. I'm looking. He has an easier time. Nat 20 for Phoenix Rooney. He's like, ooh, we're safe. It's not in the city yet.
What is it?
I don't know. And you see him start walking off
Where are you going?
towards the entrance of the city.
Fine. Preface. Words.
Oh, sorry. Mortals can't read minds and all that. All people on the material plane can't read minds. He's like, well, I sense an energy outside. So that means it's going, whatever the omen is, it's going to enter the city. Or soon enter the city.
Okay. And that means...
We should go check it out!
Okay.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
Thanks, Rudy's like, he's having a great time.
It's like, I fucking hate this dude.
Why did he have to be why can't he be bloodborne possessing by him?
Why can't it be Bloodborne?
At least he's the same as Vice
Yeah, he's saying.
Phoenix Jimmy's walking kind of through the mountains a little bit because this is a very mountainous area. It's like driving up to North Carolina. That's how it was. That's how it is here.
Damn.
And he's like, down there.
He looks.
He's like, you see that cart?
Yeah.
He's like, a small omen, but you see what's on the side of it?
She looks.
And he says, bones. It's a necromancer cart.
Killamores?
No, Kilmore's dead.
Not fucking Killamore, sorry. Muggles?
Merkle's. Owens, one of Merkle's omens is bones. Dead. The dead.
Okay. Then what do we do from here?
Well, see, destroying the cart is not feasible. Because this omen's different. It's not an artifact. It's sort of like an event omen.
An event omen?
Yes. So, some omen comes in the form of artifacts, and some omens come in the form of events, such as a red moon, such as a sudden new moon, such as an eclipse. So all those crazy things that seem out of whack are omens from gods.
Okay, what's this omen?
This omen seems to be an event. This cart looks like, let's see, looks very fancy and ornate. Dang, I'm actually going crazy right now. He's like got 2 nat 20s in a row.
Damn.
And he's like, I'm guessing this is a trigger event omen right now. So what happens is, what I'm guessing is when this cart enters the city, considering it looks like sort of a fortune cart, they're going to have a bunch of cards. There could be tons of things that it could be, like a crystal ball, cards and stuff, not even a relic. But what's going to happen is, possibly when this cart enters the city, then that's when the event omen is going to happen.
So we need to tell them to stop the car.
Yes. The problem with the reason that you don't want to destroy the cart compared to the artifact is that event omens are very touchy compared to artifacts. You mess something up, you could mess something up bad time.
Okay.
So you just want to redirect the event away, which will get rid of the event and stop it from happening. Kind of like stopping the future.
Okay. So do we go back and do that?
Yep, we basically either approach the cart, somehow stop it, tell the guards. Again, it's very hard to change an event because it's usually predetermined, but you can change it.
Okay, then I suppose we go back and we stop it.
Yes, and he says it's like, so we have about maybe 30 minutes to plan, I'd assume. It's not moving too fast.
Who's in it?
I don't know. It could be anything. It could be someone, it could be something, it could be whatever. Part of the event, I assume, because I cannot predict the event. But I know this is an event omen.
Are we sure it won't be Loth?
Well, considering this is miracle related, if it is Lolth, then we can still redirect the event. It doesn't matter who really it could be, as long as we redirect this event from happening.
Unless it's a trap.
Event omens actually cannot be traps.
Okay.
We just have to stop the event.
Okay, then let's try.
Now, something could try to stop us, but the issue is you can't really set up a trap with an event omen. If it's stopped, it's stopped. If it's not stopped, it's not stopped.
Okay.
You just can't destroy the cart and destroy the event omen, or else
Bad thing.
bad things.
Alright. Cool.
We just have to make our own event.
Okay. We'll see what that is.
Think of something to just stop the cart, redirect it, turn it away.
Oh, I have blowy uppy things, and you said no.
Yeah, no blowing up with these. Talk. You can talk. Talking is a good way to stop event omens.
I can talk to the car.
Well, you can talk to people in the city. You can find out who's in the cart. You can see. It's more than just killy, shooty. It's more like talky, be smart. With event omens. You have to think of ways to stop the cart. What's a way to stop the cart? Convince people it could be contraband. What's another way to stop the cart? Go find out who's in the cart. Tell them to go away. You're good at talking. This is a talking thing. A convincing thing, a charm thing.
Okay.
Or you can shoot a rock down and block its path, but that doesn't really stop the event if they find a way around it.
Okay. I guess we go talk to cop people.
Whichever one. You can either talk to the city guard, the cart people, to anyone.
Mm-hmm. Are they back on the regular plane?
No, you're still on the actual plane.
Then we gotta go back, right?
Yes, we do have to go back because this is a physical thing.
Okay, take us back.
And we're actually safer that way. And he tears another tear and walks through. He's like, I'll probably be Kane for this one.
Why?
And then he turns by and Kane's like, okay, what's going on?
We are stopping a cart from entering the city, otherwise everything will die.
Oh, okay. I won't ask for any further details besides that.
So we have to go convince some people of things. She goes to the guards first.
Yep, you have enough time to go walk to the guards. It's like a simple 10-minute walk, or even just jog. And then you get to the guards who are sitting in front of the city.
She says, hello.
Hello, madam.
My name is Electra.
Nice to meet you, Electra.
Are you followers of Saloon?
Yes, we are heavy followers of Saloon.
Okay. Then what I am about to tell you is very, 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 very important. Okay?
They both nod.
This is as if Saloon herself is giving you a command.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? There is a cart, and she draws it out really quick, a sketch.
You can do a quick sketch, yes.
She says, that is about to enter the city. Do not, under any circumstances, let it into the city. It will bring about a plague that will kill everything.
And then the guy's like, sir, isn't that the cart that we invited a while ago to come to the main shrine to clean it up? And he says, yes. And he says, do you know why this cart will bring plagues and such to the city?
The god of death, Merkel,
God of death, miracle.
wants to kill you all.
Roll persuasion, because they're kind of that's a really extreme story for them to hear.
If she pulls out her wings and says that she's also Saloon's kid.
Oh yeah, they'll notice, of course, that when you pull your wings, the energy you go off of Saloon, you'll get advantage on persuasion.
Okay.
But it's still a persuasion check in the end. My dice loves you today. I just want you
27.
to know my dice loves you today.
Yeah.
It's only been going below 10 against any rolls you do.
That's so funny.
Besides the joke rules for somehow trying to get Demar's where he got 17s, 18s.
That's so funny.
But oh, the bad guy do something, I get 4.
Did the bad guy do something?
Or apparently when Phoenix Wright wants to possess Kane apparently cannot make a con save for the life of him right now. Even though that's his advantage.
highest stat.
Yeah. So they're like, okay, ma'am. Since they kind of bow to you, because
No, not all that. Chill out.
you know, and they're like, okay, we shall prevent the cart from entering the city.
Thank you. If you have any questions, pray to Saloon.
Yes.
She's like, okay.
And
Look
then
at Kane.
Kane's he says Phoenix Wright wants to talk,
Yes.
and he comes out, and Phoenix Wright's like, good. Now we just have to make sure the event stays that way. So being collateral control.
They're talking to the cart people.
Yes, but you can either do it when they get here and the guard not refusing to let them pass, which I'm sure the guard will, after you told them what you did, they will be like, no pass. But of course
What if it tries to go in anyway?
that's what we're here for. We can find out what's in the cart, if it probably is most likely people, or a person.
Then why don't we go do that?
Then let's do it. I was just giving like
Yeah.
perspective. And he turns back to Kane.
Okay. We have to go find the car.
Okay, no, it's easy. It's like down the main road. It's actually like maybe 15 minutes away from the city now.
Yeah, she'll fly with King.
Yep, you fly with Kane.
With Featherfall. And she stops like a ways in front of the cart so that she can stop it, like hail it down.
Yep, you hail it down. The cart slowly stops. You notice that the horses there are like they're horses. That's sorry. I was thinking no, they're not bone horses because they can't be. The horses stop as the guy driving the carriage stops it, and there's like a boy like just leading the horses like a really young teen. And he looks at y'all confused, like, is something the matter? Something up ahead on the road?
No. Actually, the city that you're heading to, they wanted me to come and contact you because you were to go and clean the shrine, but they have changed their mind.
And as soon as you say that, you see the door open, and you see what seems to be an orc, half orc. And he says, they can't cancel unless like that last minute.
Worry not, I still have your payment.
Oh?
I do.
He's like, well, give it here. How much is it?
She says, name your price and you can overestimate as well because, of course, we cancelled on you.
Well, it'd have to be a fee of 900 gold pieces.
She pulls it out.
Yep, you're rich, so you give it. He's like, well, I guess we gotta go, Jeffrey. He's like, we got other shrines to clean anyway. Or like other things to clean. He doesn't say shrines. He's like, we got other things to do anyway. And Jeffrey's like, oh man, I want to see the Saloon City. And they turn the horses around. And there goes the cart. Back whence it came.
She's like, Phoenix, did it work?
And Phoenix comes out because Kane lets him. And he's like, the only one way to check is go to the astral plane.
Okay.
And he tears another rift and you go through it. When you go in, when you were at the cart, you felt the sense of death, but near the cart, you don't sense it anymore. And he's like, Elman crisis averted.
Good. Cool.
And he says, yes, so I forgot to mention, but basically that is how gods work omens and such, and there's different types of omens as well.
Oh, okay.
And each one can be prevented in one way or another, which is why gods fight. Because they're basically trying to override each other's omens.
Interesting.
Because omens affect not only the gods, but the material plane.
Clearly.
So, we might run across more of these omens. Which is why you having access to the astral plane is very important, because the only way to see omens is on the astral plane.
I still don't know how to get there of my own will.
That's what learning's all about.
Thanks, Phoenix, really.
That's what learning and practicing is all about. I mean, Kane can enter the astral plane through this axe here.
Yeah, why didn't you give him that bright idea when I was stuck in the fucking astral plane?
I forgot.
Fucking asshole.
What? I mean, I'm not like buddies with him. Like, I was kind of busy anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
Just, you know, I was decorating. So stupid.
Caught with you.
Anyway, Kane owes me now.
He's no you shit because you didn't fucking tell him that I was in the astral plane.
Touches his horn.
Don't touch my fiancé.
Stop touching his horn. What? I've never had horns before.
I swear to God.
How do you take care of these things?
I don't know, maybe you should ask the person whose body you're in.
Well, I can't really do that when I'm...
Yeah, exactly.
Possessing.
So go back in.
He goes back. And Kane comes back. We're still in the astral plane, but Kane can't go between the astral plane even without Phoenix or any.
She's like, okay, we need to check out first before we go. Let's make sure the city is good.
Yeah, you walk through the city, pristine, normal, everything's alright.
Do they sense Merkel's energy anywhere?
Nope, no Merkel energy.
Okay. She's like, I guess we can go back.
Yeah.
I feel like this was too easy.
Maybe it's a test.
Oh?
Don't know.
Okay.
I'm just making assumptions.
That's fair. Yeah, let's just go back for now.
Do you want to go back?
I don't know what else we could do here.
Not much if there's no energy, so.
Yeah, we should just go back. I shouldn't think hard about it.
And what were you thinking?
Something that I shouldn't do. So I'm not going to do it.
What were you planning to do or thinking of doing?
Using the cuffs to scribe Merkel.
What level's your scrying?
I can fucking find it. I'm blind. Scrying's naturally 5th level.
Yeah, you can use the lowest scrying, but only if you want to. You are 2 counters down because you failed 2 percentile rolls.
How tired does she feel?
You feel pretty tired.
Okay. But I'm not going to.
Yeah, that would be wise. Maybe you can scry him after you rest up a little bit.
I want to just try him now because I want to know where he is.
Someone else could attempt to scry him.
The problem is God.
I could try to scry Phoenix Rooney. Could try to scry him.
Phoenix Rooney's probably a better option.
King switches, and Phoenix Rooney's like scrying. Damn, Phoenix Rooney's like, okay. And compared to like when you or like material plane people scry, you notice that with Phoenix Rooney, like flames kind of like envelop him a little bit, aka Kane.
Yeah.
As he's looking. And he's like, oof. Other gods are gonna have a hard time, but I think they'll be fine.
What?
Merkel sent multiple omens out.
What gods?
Every god.
Oh.
The good thing is Shar and Selene are very weakened, so we did our part. But the other gods are not weakened. So they'll be able to probably fight off the omens well, but each one is definitely going to take some hits. We can choose one god to help, though, because I don't think we'll be there in time for the other omens.
You said one god to help.
Yes, because we ain't going to be able to save any other gods from the other omens. But they should be fine.
Okay. What god would you suggest?
What's your favorite?
That's not... Okay. We're talking about strategically.
I mean... Yeah, Maestro. Ogma. Soon.
Let's do Ogma.
Okay.
Damn it.
He's like, Ogma does have a city, but he has this giant ass library in the middle of nowhere.
As he would.
And we'll see what kind of omen this is.
Okay.
Because it could be anything.
My favorite.
And who should we take? Should we take the other people, the other winged people, the other siblings?
My siblings.
Yeah, your siblings. Sorry.
The other winged people. That's not racist at all. Yes, sure. We'll take that.
We'll say the other horned people. I don't know.
That's also racist. Okay. Come. Okay. She goes and grabs McKellen Company.
Everyone's like, okay, so nothing happened around the city.
No. But we prevented it. He did send medical.
There, I also hope you like the concept of omens.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I kind of pulled out my ass, but now I'm thinking about, wow, Dot H had omens.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to do that.
She says,